Hello and welcome. We are playing Trouble Brewing. We have a new player. I'm running out of backgrounds for the basic scripts. Uh, this is like a cartoon hell uh, because the imp is a character in this game, which might make people think I'm the demon. It was pretty funny because when we were getting ready to play, I was sharing my screen to try to teach, and I had like demon typed into Google, and people were like, What was happening?" That was very funny. But anyway, as I do, I will share the roles. Oh, that's wrong. That's also wrong. Well, we'll get there. Yep, there we go. So that's the roles, which is kind of silly. These are super basic roles. You know these roles. These are baby roles. Anyway. Uh, have some exciting action. I am the Undertaker. Pretty exciting role. We have 9 players. Huh. That means there's only one minion. That's kind of weak. We'll see what happens. I feel like, well, I feel like it's simple, but it's really not. The last time I played, I failed, so we will kill it. I will also mention that the last time I played, I was exhausted. We did a 24-hour werewolf marathon. I played for uh, 15 hours, but I also worked an 8-hour shift, and I didn't get enough sleep the night before because I was preparing for it. So I was very tired, and I've been recovering for the last couple of days. Last night, I played Blood on the Clocktower. I played a custom script, and I had no earthly idea what was going on. We somehow won, but it had nothing to do with me. I was a useless outsider, and I definitely didn't have any idea what was going on. But I should be in better shape today. I slept in, and yeah, so we'll see.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. When you come back, so you was in this small village called the Raven Roof Bluff, and in this small town, everyone's know each other. But however, one day, when you see in the sky, the moon just turned red, so you know that once every 1,000 year, this village is cursed by a very bad spell from a witch a long time ago. And when these days come, one of you guys will turn into a demon, and his fellow minion will try to help her or him to overtake the town and try to kill everyone in the town in order to complete the sinister ritual. So you find that I'm the first victim of the demon. You find a dead body. So it's your job to find who's the demon who is trying to kill all of you guys in this town. Okay. Good luck, everyone. So now you will have 8 minutes for whispering with anyone that you want to. So here's what we want to do. I will open the breakout room in the Edgar, and everyone could potentially ask, or just stay in the main room to whisper. You could whisper as many people in the room as you want to, but you do not want to join the room that you are not invited to. Okay.
I'll talk with anyone. Does anyone want to talk?
Oh, he just disappeared. I'm gonna go find Edgar.
Okay, I'll talk with anyone else other than Ross and Edgar, obviously.
Yeah, Edgar just went to his room.
Yeah, I'll go find him and tell him what's up.
And someone else, Nick just, no, not Nick.
Why?
Newbie
Someone
Nick.
else just left. Um, anyway, I'll talk to whoever.
Hmm.
Ned just left also.
Did
Um,
they even say anything?
no.
Just leaving.
Hmm.
I'll talk to you, Jason.
Okay,
Are we meeting up with people like
Can.
last time?
Would you like to meet up with someone?
Hmm.
Okay.
Steven.
All right, Nick, let's do it.
All right. All right.
Yeah, who's evil?
Oh, he is?
No,
No.
it's just a little warm here. It's not a big deal.
I'll talk with whoever else now.
Hello.
Hey, so I am not much of an information giver day one.
Okay.
I'm not saying, like, I don't know. Sometimes I do weird things. Who even knows? I'm a little bit of a fireball, if you will. No pun intended.
You're a firecracker.
Yeah. But I'm always willing to take information. Do you have
Okay.
anything? What do you want to do?
I'm just sort of getting the feel for right now. I'm
Well,
nervous just because it's non, because I think I'm going to be way in over my head. So that's,
Well, this is Trouble Brewing. There's only so
yeah,
much chaos
right.
you can create.
Okay.
I will say that I always give everyone guff that Trouble Brewing is for babies. But the last time I played Trouble Brewing,
okay.
we were slaughtered. It was terrible.
that's yeah. All right. I'm good. I'm on the
Oh,
list.
okay. Yeah, I'm not.
You're not.
No, I'm very
Goodbye. I don't want to be seen talking to you, man. Get me out of here.
Well, the thing is that people are like, I'm good, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, I'll write that down. That's worthwhile
I'm
information.
out of here. Goodbye.
Really?
Thanks,
nothing
Jason, for that.
Chris, I told Nick I was evil, and he freaked out and left.
I can't be seen at your place, man.
Would not be seen with him if I was you, Nick.
That
He
is
evil.
ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Did he try to push you in that pit behind him, Nick?
He was trying to lead me somewhere. I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All right, Nick or Chris, let's go talk.
Wants to talk.
All right, let's go. Well,
Yeah,
sure, I'll go talk. Yeah, let's do it.
anyone-
We're- I'm the demon.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm the one, the only. Dum, 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 dum.
I'm just writing down my notes. So far, it involves telling Nick that I was evil, and then him freaking out, which I don't think is of very much value.
Hey,
Hey,
Steven.
Hey, Edgar. Typically, you don't just pop in on people.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't think that either of us mind, but that's
but-
not customarily what you do.
Yep. In the main
Sorry.
break room, you ask somebody to go with you, and then they'll say yes or no, and then you can go talk.
Ah,
to us.
shit. I thought I could
Technically-
do that. I thought I could do that here. Then you have like enter or not, but I've totally. It is the first time doing this.
We don't mind
No,
if
we
you if you
understand.
if you
We don't
stay
care.
here. We're just like letting you know that probably that's not a great tactic to have. Some people aren't as nice as us. On day one,
Yeah.
me and Chris kind of are useless. Like we just kind of bum around.
We talk more about ourselves than we do the game. So
Well, so
if you have particular information and you want me to leave, just say so. I don't mind.
no, like we were saying, not really. So
if
the thing
you
is,
don't want to get information, you can stay because you're not getting anything.
well, so the thing is in this game is information sort of comes out at an interval, and on day one, I don't know. I personally don't feel like there's a lot of value in day one chats, so I don't really push for much information, and then I kind of see where it goes. So if you want to hustle and try to go and get information, feel free. Or you can hang out here.
You'll
no,
get
no,
more
I-
information.
Oh my
out there.
goodness, Jason!
Popping in here, but Edgar was supposed to come to my room. Can someone tell him how to like?
Oh, was he?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I will just leave because I want to talk to Jason. Just a moment.
There you go.
Yeah, just so you know, Edgar, it's fine for you to be here, but Jason is not welcome.
Okay.
Now
He's
I'm
kidding,
now,
Jason,
now
he's
I'm
kidding.
now I'm curious what Jason has to say. I will leave the room. Bye.
My room. Go to my room.
Hopefully he finds your room. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Jason
Well-
might take you seriously when you say stuff like that, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, here's
know.
the thing. I am aggressively who I am, and eventually he'll get it or he won't. Some days I think he's okay, and other days I feel like he's not.
Yeah.
But I am who I am, and I don't apologize for
Me
it.
too. Me neither. Well, maybe occasionally, but not very often.
Well, anyway, we got like 6 inches of snow today, so it sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
It's still snowing.
I was out sledding today with the kids.
See, if Edgar had stayed, he would have learned these things.
You'd also know that I was looking at places, lots, so I can find a place to build a house if I want to.
I don't know if I told
That's
you
what
this,
I did today.
but I got 24 gigabytes of RAM now, so my videos are smooth.
Nice.
I don't know if you ever noticed, but the faces in the Zoom calls were pretty choppy. That's not the case anymore.
No, I never noticed.
Yeah, because
But I
I think I need about 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I had exactly 8 gigabytes of RAM. So like the process and everything takes about 2 gigabytes. So I had like almost enough, but not quite.
Not quite.
Now I have like way more than I need, and everything is buttery.
Yeah, I think I remember that conversation. You said you had 8, and I was like, 16 would be better.
Yeah, now
You
I have
went
20,
even
24.
farther.
I wasn't well. I got 16 gigabytes more. I wasn't 100% sure if it would work. I put it in and it did. And for all I know, only 16 of it are working. I have no idea. It says 24 is there, but when I tried to run the like the benchmark test to see what was happening, and it appeared that it was working exactly the same. However, the programs work better, so I'm not 100% sure what's happening. Fortunately, I didn't break the computer, so there's that.
Yeah, that's important, because if you don't know what you're doing when you're putting it in, you could break something.
Yeah, well, installing it's very easy. However, there are technical things when it comes to RAM. The one thing is, it seems like if you don't know what you're doing, just get 2 of the same kind. I don't know. The RAM appears to be pretty simple. However, I'm sure that I probably didn't do it the optimal way, and probably if I was to tweak the settings, probably it would work slightly better. But probably I'm not sophisticated enough to even notice the difference. So.
Well, and I think you have more than enough RAM that you don't need to tweak them to make them optimized.
Yeah.
So
do you want to talk about anything about the game?
Yeah, we can. I'll tell you, I'm a Townsfolk. Do you want to do a
Yeah, I'm a
Townsfolk?
Townsfolk. Yeah, we want to do a one for one.
Oh yeah, because 1 for 1s with us are reliable.
No, we've done 1 for 1s before.
Yeah, but have we ever told the truth?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you told me your roll once. And at one time we were both evil and we did a 1 for 1, and then we both defected the next day.
I still can't believe that game. And Scott won it for us. Oh man,
Dude,
that was awesome.
Scott was a trooper.
Yep. Way to go, Scott. We never threw him under the bus, mostly because we didn't know who he was.
No, we didn't know how to. We surely would have if we were able to.
Yep, that is true. We can do a 1 for 1 if you want to go first.
So you're saying if I tell you my roll, you will tell me your roll?
If you tell me your roll, I'll tell you my roll.
I have a pretty awesome roll.
Yeah? Oh.
Very powerful.
Mine's kind of cool. It's not very powerful. I'm not going to kill you because I'm not the imp, if that's what you're hoping for.
No, it wasn't what I was hoping for. But I had to throw the doubt in there so that you, yeah, because if I say I'm very powerful, then you'll probably think I'm the outsider that does nothing.
Yeah, you'll say that and you'll come out as the butler. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I have the ability to vote sometimes.
Yeah. Woohoo! You are so powerful. Oh, we are such wasteful time spenders. Does anybody ever watch our streams and actually say, "What are these two doing day one?"
I don't know.
Time?
The designer of OneScript said he watched my stream. He's probably thinking this is probably the most idiotic player that's ever played my. I don't think you really gain much information on day one though.
No, you don't. Not really.
You just go and rush to talk to a bunch of people and like do a lot of work, and it's all meaningless.
And most people are lying to you anyways. I'm going to pull up my break rooms just so we can see who all is talking, because that's kind of useful information.
Yeah, that is useful. That is actually very useful. So Edgar and Jason were talking.
Yep. Now Manny's talking to Edgar.
Well, so I would think that Edgar would want to talk to everybody, and I do know that Jason likes to talk to new players, so that he can help them. Like he does say that.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
whether or
true.
not they consider what he does helpful, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And Ned is talking to Ross, so
I personally like to talk to new players for the same reason. I
yeah,
like
it's
to, but
kind
the
of
thing
helpful.
is that I feel like sometimes you overwhelm them because there is a lot of information and it is very confusing.
Well, true. And then if you're bad, you can't really talk to them as if you know they're good, because it's like, how do I help you without helping myself?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay. Anyway, our day's over.
Some people would do that. I mean, I'm never evil, so it's
Yeah, I've
null
never
and
been
void.
evil personally.
We never did any of our things 6 for 6 or 1 for 1s or nothing.
Okay.
Did you want to do that quick, or do you want to just pass this to today?
Oh, I kind of wanted to do 1 for 1, but I don't know if you're evil or not.
I'm not evil.
Okay. Well, maybe
We
I'll
can
have
do 1
something
for 1.
tomorrow, and if I do, maybe I'll share.
Okay, so we'll hold off on the 1 for 1s.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll just go for it. Nothing for nothing.
Oh yeah, Manny's
We're so
Manny's
wasteful.
back.
Welcome everyone back. This is the first day you have 8 minutes for discussion and nomination. So the way I'm just want to explain briefly to Edgar. So the way this game works that you can nominate multiple times during a day. You can everyone can nominate once during the day, during that day, and everyone can only be nominated once during that day. Okay. And if you are nominated, you will have some time to give your case, and the other one who is not being nominated, they will have some time to defend, and then everyone can chime in for about like 1 or 2 minutes or so to talk, like add any permanent information, and then I will start the vote. We need a majority to put them in the chopping block. The difference here is that if you are past majority, you're not immediately executed. Because there could be multiple votes during a day, and if there's the other one who also got majority but they have more votes, then they die instead of the one that you got the first majority vote. And if you do not have a majority vote, then you are safe from execution for that day only.
Yeah.
So, I guess the first thing we always try to do, or I always try to do, is find out if there's a drunk or not. So there's 3 people I didn't talk to: Voss, Yahoo, and Chris. Do any of you want to say you're outsiders, which will help figure out if there's a drunk or not a drunk?
I will
I'm
say
not
that
an
I'm
outsider.
not an outsider.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yahoo.
Me neither.
Not an outsider.
Okay, then there's no drunk in the game. Because I've talked to 2 outsiders. So
Oh, perfect.
There's no drunk, so this is a good sign for us.
Okay.
That is. I like it.
Unless, of course, one of the outsiders happens to be the Baron. No, they can't be the Baron.
It can be.
They could if they are
They can
drunk.
bluff as an outsider.
No, but they can't be the Baron, because then we'd have 3
Yeah, there would
outsiders.
be 4, so there would be 3 claims.
There would be 4.
Yeah, there would be 3
well,
claims.
Yeah, yeah. So there's
Yeah,
no
ideally.
Baron.
So there's no Baron. So there's no Baron, and there's no drunk.
Well, for the record, if
But
there
there
was
could be
only
an outsider.
There could be an outsider
bluff roll.
drunk.
Yeah, there could be an outsider. Yeah, there could be a drunk and an outsider.
yeah, that
bluff.
is true.
Yeah.
So there's no possibility.
Yeah, but then one of them would be the demon. If that was the case, one of the people who
Right,
claimed out that would
right.
be the demon.
Well, evil.
That would be a interesting bluff to do.
Yeah.
But
It's
at
not
the,
their choice necessarily.
at the moment,
Well,
let's
they
just-
wouldn't have gotten 2 outsider bluff rolls. That would have been weird.
This is my first time, so I'm not expecting anything, to be honest.
Yeah, good call.
at the moment, let's
Good
assume
call, Edgar.
there's no drunk and no Baron is what we have.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I don't know what else.
Seems
That's-
about right.
That's all I did was find out about that. So I have no suspicions other than I just wanted to be as helpful as possible by figuring out if there's drunks or Barons. And the answer
Well, I
is no
just
Baron, no
want to be
drunk.
clear. There's 6 inches of snow on the ground with an inch of ice under it. So I'm just hoping to warm the place up. That's all. That's the only reason I have the background I do.
Yeah, but
There's
where's
other
the
ways
snow?
to
I
heat
see,
it up that are
I
less
see
evil.
I see a help pit behind you. How there's snow there?
Well, it's been a very effective against the snow.
Yeah,
All
those,
right.
your little minions are not helping either.
Does anyone have info that could? Does anyone have anything or suspicions?
I have no suspicions. I have some info, but no suspicions.
I think
But
Nick
not
is evil.
but not 100% info. Like people say, this is not a game with 100% accuracy.
Then don't give out any info yet.
Yeah.
No.
Keep it to yourself until you can confirm it.
Unless you're one of the top 4 roles.
Yeah, the top 4 roles, they only get info one time, so it's not bad to share that. However, depending on which one you are, you may want to like not just give all of your information.
Yeah. Confirm the information. See if anybody else gets the same information, because there are roles that kind of cross-confirm.
Yeah, like for instance, if you're the Washerwoman, you know one of 2 players is a particular Townsfolk. You can kind of go to that person and say, "I'm the Washerwoman. I saw you. If you tell me your role, like, and you can kind of confirm it." But I don't know what your role is, so there's one thing.
So I guess the question is, do we kill or not kill?
9 players.
I don't think
Led
we
by
need to
Nom,
kill.
So I think we have to kill.
You think we have to kill?
Why do we have to kill Manny?
Because Nom's the storyteller.
Oh. Should we kill Manny?
Yeah, that's his theory.
Yeah.
You must, in order to be successful, you must kill every night.
I nominate Manny.
Okay. Steven has nominated Manny. Steven, make your case.
Well, he thinks that we should kill every day, so I nominated him.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Wow.
Manny, your defense.
My defense is I was making a joke because Nom always says that we should kill people.
Oh.
I do think we should kill somebody.
Yeah.
Just not you. Just not me. You got it. All right.
Just
Well,
not
that's not a good enough reason. I'm voting to kill you.
Right. So, Edgar, just so you're
Wow.
aware, if you click
Time for
hand up,
permanent information. Or else I'm starting your vote.
I don't know if Manny's a good kill or not, but if we really need to kill someone and Manny said we should kill someone, then I agree with Steven.
Edgar,
Okay.
hand up means that you want them dead. And hand down, you default it to hand down. Hand down is abstention. You're not voting.
And
If
then-
you want them to die, click red.
Yes.
In the
So
middle
here's
of the
the thing.
circle there.
So when the
But,
vote start, there will be a clock. It will run clockwise, okay? So when it comes to your time, whatever the vote that you put up at that point when the clock hand passes you, it will be the vote recorded for that vote. So you could like potentially pull up the vote, but then in the last second you pull it down, or you could not voting and then you vote already. So
Okay,
it's
cool.
Could mess
Can I
up.
say one more thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vote for me because you think I'm a good kill. Don't vote for me because you think don't vote for me just because I made a little stupid joke.
Well, we don't know if you're a good kill or not, but you're not saying that your role is so important that we shouldn't kill you.
Well, he
I'm
probably
telling you
shouldn't
right
say that
now
if his
a
role
bad
is
kill.
important.
What?
He wouldn't want to out his role if he had an important role, because then he'll just die to the demon.
Yeah, well.
Except
It
for
doesn't
if he's
matter.
a
I'm the
Raven
monk.
Keeper.
I'm the monk. It doesn't matter. I'm dead anyway. I've already said that too much. So.
What?
Okay,
Why
and
would
let's
you?
vote.
Why
Oh.
would you do that? Now that's questionable.
Yeah, you
Because I've
shouldn't
already
have said
said that I'm not a good kill.
Okay. Then,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're the monk. I was trying to play it off as you were the Ravens keeper.
I'm not voting for you, man.
Then they would
Well,
have killed
just
you
so
at
you
night.
just so you know, Manny, I
Maybe.
wasn't planning to vote. You shouldn't have said you were the monk.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing.
You voted
Now
for
we can
me.
go to bed and not
Well,
do a kill because the demon will just kill Manny anyway now.
Okay. 0 votes not enough.
I think basically I don't have enough
You shouldn't
information
kill me.
to vote.
I still get a save.
You don't. Are you talking to the demon? You shouldn't. Of course, the demon's gonna kill you.
No, he was.
Yes, but I still save ahead of the demon. Well, yeah, but they just killed me.
So Edgar, if you get nominated, don't immediately give all of your information. That's probably not a great way to do it.
That's how I usually do it, and it never goes
Oh
well.
yeah, no, but the only thing that I said last time is like I don't have enough information to vote off Manny.
Anyway, I say we go to sleep because if Manny's gonna get killed, we don't want to lose 2 good people. So if Manny
Yeah.
if Manny's
Wait
gonna
a minute.
He's the monk. Manny's the monk, so the demon's not gonna randomly pick someone and assume that Manny picks the same person. So Manny's gonna get killed. And if he doesn't get killed, then he's not the monk, and we just kill him the next day.
Well, somebody claimed to be some really powerful role, so that the demon tries to kill them, and then Manny can protect them.
Yeah.
That won't happen. Manny will still be the one who dies. Come on. So
Okay.
Manny, I'm the fortune teller. Come get me. Manny, now you do your job, protect my ass.
All right.
Because I could be the fortune teller bluffing everybody. Just so you know.
He's the imp wanting the star pass.
No, I just want Manny to protect me and give him another day.
This all sounds Greek to me.
That's fair.
I don't personally. I don't think Manny's going to get killed tonight. And the reason why I think that is because if he doesn't get killed tonight, and then everyone puts a big question mark as to why. And that.
If he get killed, then he's going to protect someone, and maybe there won't be a kill. So the demon will be stupid not
So
to.
yeah, well, see,
Now we got to kill Manny tomorrow. Now, see, you shouldn't have said that, Ross.
Well, no. It was that seems like an obvious play for the demon to do. I'm just pointing it out.
Well, then we got to hope that the demon picks the same person Manny picks, and then we're all good.
Don't point it out to the demon. The demon might be sleepy and screw up on what he's doing. I've seen it happen before.
Maybe the demon will give their bluff rolls out in the middle of the.
Yeah, exactly. Now,
Just shout them out publicly.
All right.
I'm okay going to bed.
Yeah, somebody say go to bed.
Yeah, I'm okay going to bed.
I'm also good going to bed.
Let's go to bed.
I think somebody has to nominate
Is
it.
no nomination for going to bed?
Yeah, I'll do
I
that.
nominate going to bed.
Okay. So Manny has nominated to go to bed. This did not count as a nomination for any. So this does not count as nomination for Manny. This is a suggestion. It's just that Manny pointing out himself to get a vote. You would need a majority of everyone, including that player. So when you die, I will explain when someone die, Edgar, but not now. Everyone, we need a majority of everyone in the town square. So Manny, can you give your case?
I think it's been given already. Just what everybody's been saying. I'm
Okay.
probably gonna die. Anyway,
Time
so
for
it's fine.
permanent information, or else I'm starting a vote.
This is going to bed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Vote to go to bed and not vote for not going to bed.
Okay.
One to discuss and nominate. Okay, I'm starting vote.
All right. Ned's evil. He didn't want to go sleep.
No, he ain't quick enough. I didn't time it.
Therefore, everyone has to go to bed. Good luck, everyone, and good night. You open the
You
regular
can do it
room.
ahead of time. You don't need to wait until it gets.
Good luck sleeping.
Yeah, you can do it at the very beginning. I don't want to go to
Jason.
Steven's room.
Nam is inviting me to join Jason. No, I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm not falling for that trick.
Anyway, I think I've developed a bit of an oddity where I don't really play the game. I don't know if Manny's the monk either. That's the thing. He may have just been the demon, and that was one of his bluff rolls, and he really didn't want to die and have the game be over. Hard to say. He did say he wanted to kill every day, which I agree we should kill every day. Oh my goodness, we should kill. Learn which character died by execution today. Dang it! Alright, so we're going to kill tomorrow. That was a mistake.
This is day 2. There has been death last night.
Oh.
No
Steven
death,
died
you
last
say?
night. And the game continued.
Who?
Who died?
Steven.
Oh.
Hey, Yahoo,
This is the
can we
second
talk?
day. I will open the room.
Can we talk, Stephen?
Yep.
My room
Why
is-
wouldn't they kill Manny?
Oh,
The reason
I
for
have to
that.
go in my room or yours?
My room.
I know why they would.
I don't know if you want to actually give out info or not.
I don't know. Well, I don't know if you're evil. I shouldn't have died. That sucks. Hard.
Not even. But I have a feeling Ross is, and he was trying to guide the demon to not kill Manny based on the way Ross was speaking about all that. And Ross was still speaking about it as we were leaving the room. So that's my gut.
What's your gut?
That Ross is evil because he was basically trying to guide the demon and say, the demon
That's a
shouldn't
theory. I'll write it down. I don't know if it's
That's
true
my
or not.
gut. That's my gut feeling. I haven't talked to Ross yet. Ross did talk to a few people on day 1. I was tracking it.
Okay, well, I will tell you that I hurt the town bad by dying.
Why? What were you?
Well, I'm just telling you that it was a hurt. I'm not necessarily sharing 100%, but I'm just giving you that much.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what my role is, just so you know what I am. I'm the Slayer. Don't tell anyone, obviously. I'm gonna wait a little bit more because I know the two outsiders, so I have a better chance. I now have a 1 in 1, 2, 3. I have a 1 in 5 chance to pick the demon at this moment. If I wait another turn, hopefully it'll be a 1 in 3 chance if none of the outsiders get killed.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you have any info that might point towards who?
So I don't typically really push for info on day one. The game sort of starts to shape up, and well, very little information came out during the night last night. So, I don't know. Maybe if everybody played the way I do, that wouldn't work. So the answer is no. I have very little information. I just have that Manny claimed the monk, which I was trying to puzzle together whether or not that was correct. I mean, because the thing is that he could have just as easily been the demon and like, well, I don't want to die and have the game be over immediately, and the monk happened to be one of his bluff rolls. So I don't know.
Okay.
I would probably be inclined to believe he's the monk, but nothing is ever 100%.
Okay. But yours was a valuable roll?
Yep, unfortunately.
Did you get info yet?
I got 0 info.
So are you saying Undertaker, but you didn't get info to die?
Yeah, see, that's the thing I hate about you, Jason, is that I don't even have to say anything and you just figure everything out.
It's fine. I'm just.
Well, it's annoying to me. That's all.
It sucks. It sucks. It sucks that you were the Undertaker, and
yeah.
if Manny, but then he did that convincing monk thing. So
yeah, well, I didn't. So I do. I do.
If you're the Undertaker, do you think there's a spy, and you think Manny just
that is possible? That is actually possible.
So if there's a spy, that's actually good for us, I think.
Well, and I hadn't given anyone anything.
Yeah, you weren't with Chris the whole time. I know.
Well, I did. Yeah, I told Chris that I was powerful, but that could have I don't really tell Chris anything. And
I've got the whispers from day one, so we'll. I think we're in good shape.
Okay.
I've got the whispers.
I do think that would indicate spy.
I'm gonna tell Manny to protect me. Because if Manny protects me, then I won't die, at least for a while.
Well, maybe we should kill aggressively so that you can get your Slayer shot and we have better odds of winning.
Yes, but we shouldn't kill Manny. We'll have Manny protect me.
Well, obviously.
So,
well, and if Manny is good, he will die sooner rather than later. And if there is a spy, they'll figure out. And the thing is that Manny wouldn't have had any reason to protect me because he didn't know I was the Undertaker.
Exactly. Anyway, I'll talk to you a little later.
Sounds good.
I don't know who to
Manny,
talk to.
we talk?
Yeah.
My room?
Your room?
Yeah.
Your room.
Okay.
Hands up.
Anybody else wants to talk?
Sure, I'll talk to you, Edgar. I'm going to your room because it's the top. It's easy to find.
Okay, cool. Hey.
So one thing I did want to say is, since you're new, you may not know, but several of us record our plays. So,
no
kind
problem.
of a disclaimer, if you don't mind, I
don't
kind of
mind.
always just plan on uploading, but I'm just kind of like letting you know, just so in case you had a problem with that.
You can upload.
Yeah. So I died. That sucks, and I will have you know. However, it's never 100%. That good players that die night one, or players that die night one, are typically good. Oh, there we go. We got 30 seconds left. So my point is that if there was anyone in this game, aside from yourself, that you could trust, it's probably me. It's not 100%, but if you want to share information with me, I will receive. It's your call, though. You have 12 seconds.
I know at least I got information about you and somebody else. I think you were safe. I don't think you were like a
Are you saying you're the
Minion or something like
Washerwoman?
Playing, or if you want it off,
Hey.
let me know.
Hey, Edgar. I think
Yeah.
we should finish that conversation tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because that seemed like that was interesting.
Okay.
Everyone. There's a
Yeah, the
second
thing
thing.
is, I missed the whole evening because I was in a chat I thought I should be, but okay, that's something.
You have 10 minutes for discussion and nomination during now.
10 minutes for
Okay.
discussion.
I know people have info now. How vital is the info, and could we piece anything together with it?
The thing is, I thought I had an invite from Nam, but I didn't know because it's the first time Zoom, so I think I wasted a day.
Yeah, okay, so when the breakout room's open, it'll pop up and it'll say Nam is inviting you to go to your room. You just hit like later, and then that means basically the breakout rooms are open. So that's what
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I
my
get confused
information
that
is the
too.
same. My information is the same as the day before.
The
So-
exact same. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he got
Oh, I
information
getcha.
he got the yeah. So
Your information's the same as the day before.
and it's,
Yeah. Is your information so I think I know what you're claiming. Is your information what is it?
okay. Wait a minute.
I don't know how
Edgar,
how much we should be saying.
Yeah,
I,
Edgar,
no,
be
I
very,
cannot. I will not say more.
don't
If
say
your
more.
information
Is there a
is the same-
top 4 roll
your
around
information
that
is the
wants to
same-
come out with some
If
information?
your information is
something
the same, and I think I know what your role is, then Nick is the person we need to nominate, right? If your information is the same, then Nick is who we need to nominate.
I don't think that's what he said.
No.
No,
That's
no,
not
I'm
what I
saying
heard.
That.
That's
I'm
what
not
he's
saying that.
claiming. That's what he's claiming.
I don't
That's
know
what
what
he's
he's claiming.
Jason, do you have any information?
Yeah.
No,
Do you have a role that gets information?
maybe.
Okay.
Do we have any top 4 roles that want to say anything?
Someone has information that points to me being next in Edgar for some reason.
Well, you are next to Edgar.
As being
friendly.
I also
right,
have that
as being
information. It's on the
bad.
grimoire.
So yeah, but as being
I can
bad.
confirm I have no link to Nick whatsoever.
But then how did you get the same information 2 nights in a row?
I didn't say I got it 2 nights in a row. I have the same information as the day before.
He's
No,
one
I
of the
don't
top
know. I don't know
additional.
anything new. I don't know
Nothing
anything new.
additional. Okay.
Yeah, he could be a top 4 role, and he didn't learn anything. So the information that he has is the
If
same
you're a
as what he
top 4
had.
role, then you have to tell us the information.
He might
You
not be a
don't-
top
He
4
doesn't
role.
have to
He
do
doesn't
anything.
have to.
Well,
No, I
he
don't
doesn't
have to.
He
Okay.
doesn't have
You don't have to
but
do
then-
nothing.
Then you're suspicious, and we're probably
No.
No, Jason, no.
That's
You're
we're
not
true at all.
suspicious, Edgar.
No. The thing is, if I can protect my source, I will because I have a good reason to.
I actually believe him
Okay.
more than most
Okay.
people in this game at this
I'm
point.
good with this. I'm good with this.
Hey, Yahoo! I told you all about me, and you don't
At the
believe me.
end, at the end of the game,
What
you're
did you
gonna
tell
see
me?
why I protected my
I
source.
think we should move on.
Chris,
Yeah.
my notes
So-
must be wrong about our
so
conversation.
then-
I wrote down Chris did
then
not talk
we'll-
about the game.
If no one's going to give out info, then there's 4 people who I'd like to kill one of them, but I don't know which one to kill.
Well, there's
Okay.
there's one I would like to. I'm curious to see who gets nominated this round.
There's one you'd like to, then nominate them.
Well, we should discuss whatever nomination you want to nominate at least.
Yeah, Ross, if you have one particular one, I have 4 people.
Wow, just get us all killed.
The thing is, with these games, usually the person that is the most quiet, is the more suspicious to me. So I didn't heard anything about Lynn. So
Oh, people know what I am.
Lynn's fine.
okay.
Okay,
You're very quiet. I was just trying to see. if
I
you
like
were
to
quiet.
listen. Sorry, if I
Okay,
need
cool.
to stay on
No.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
The thing is that is your prerogative. I understand
Here's
that.
my
Keep in
fourth-
mind that in this game too, Edgar, people do talk to other people. So even though it seems like they haven't said anything, they probably have
They
said
probably
something.
talked in the night room, in the
Yeah,
day room.
you'll typically
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to
Boss.
half of the people at most throughout the whole game.
So Ross, if you have one suspicion, here's my 4. Here's who I'd like to kill. One of the 4 of Ross, Chris, Edgar, Nick. Does that line up with who you want to kill?
No, not at all.
Not even Nick.
Not even Nick.
Well, if Jason were on the list, then it would.
I'm
That-
kind of on
yeah,
the Nick train.
then I'd be on it. So.
Jason, could you repeat the other people? So it was me, Nick, and who else?
you, Ross, Chris, Edgar, Nick, just one of them. I don't care which one.
Not
I
me.
mean, I don't care who, but one of those four,
Okay.
if they die, it's better for the village.
I can.
Not me.
I cannot confirm anything that you of your
No, I'm
suspicion,
not-
except me, because I'm not any of
It's not
the
about
bad guys.
confirming suspicion. It's about trying to whittle things down to the right point.
Yeah, I think we should kill today because I think if we don't kill, then we will lose. That's what I think.
Okay. I do my best to not, I'm trying to not give my information out day 1, day 2, because I get kind of mocked a little bit for doing it. So I'm wondering if I should do it or not. I'm holding it back. I have a very strong suspicion. I've shared it with one person. I just want to sit back and observe. If I get nominated and I feel like it's an actual threat, then I will give out the information I've got. But yeah, I'm holding off on for now.
Well, here, I'm just going to put this out there. Based on who died last night, I have suspicion there's a spy in the game.
Yep.
You feel like
Okay.
there's a spy?
I think
Yep.
it's a possibility. So if
There's a-
you're a powerful role, just know that your time is coming to an end.
Great.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
Manny,
The thing is, the thing is for me is like I have information, but I cannot share. As like,
'Cause
damn
you
it,
still-
If no one shares, then it doesn't. We'll never solve the puzzle. If no one shares.
Well, he was actually, for the record, sharing with me, and it was like 10 seconds left, and it wasn't enough time. So he is going to give his information. It's not necessarily always wise to give it publicly. I will push for it to be public if I think that it should be.
Ross is saying he has great information. Edgar's saying he has great information, but we're not.
Edgar
say
says he
great.
has information. Ross says he has great information. There's a difference. Edgar's not claiming fantastic,
Yeah.
firework level
Yeah, I heard
information.
mediocre information is what he was
Yeah.
saying. Like coal miner information.
Yeah, yeah.
Edgar, are you going to get more information?
I can't. I have to protect my source, to be honest.
What do you mean you protect your source?
All
What are you
right.
talking
So I
about
nominate
protecting
Jason.
your source? Okay.
At the end of the game, you will understand.
And
So
I'm-
explain why, Ross.
I cannot explain now.
Okay, so I'm going to nominate Jason, and the reason why I'm going to nominate Jason is the information.
Okay, hold on. I'm just mute everyone. So now Ross has nominated Jason. Ross, you can unmute yourself and give me your case.
The information I have is between two people, and I'm not, and that Jason is the imp. So that's what I'm going with. I'm pairing that information with the really fast search for drunks and outsiders, but not actually giving his own personal information to anybody that he spoke to. I'm also laying that information, the knowledge in on when Manny outed himself, which I'm not sure why he did that. It was a massive push to now we need to go to sleep because we just won't want to kill, which does make sense. But when Manny doesn't get killed in the night, he is left as a suspect. So that is my case for Jason being the nomination today.
Okay, so there's a few people that know my role, and the people who do understand why I want to kill one of four people. I know the outsiders. I know Manny. I obviously know a Yahoo.
Obviously.
Manny and Yahoo do know my role, and it's a good role. I wasn't the one who said Manny is not going to get killed. Ross, you threw out that theory.
No, I know I said that, but you said you said he was going to get killed.
You have info that points to me. You're saying you actually have info that points to me, or you're just hypothesizing?
No, I have
he was
actual
talking about
information that
fortune
points to you.
teller.
Then I might be the decoy. If you're the fortune teller,
That's entirely possible.
if you're the fortune teller, then there's a decoy. And by the way, there's a recluse in the game too. So if you're the fortune teller, you might have gotten bad info, just so you know.
I'm aware of that, but you rather than nominate me out for it, you asked me
I
the
wasn't
nomination.
nominating
There it is.
you. I want to
Anyway, I
nominate
realized
one
I'm
of four
muted, so
people.
I
I
can
didn't say
give
you
my commentary.
particularly.
I've given. You know what?
cool.
Sorry, I've given my case.
Thank you, Jenny, for
Time
that
for-
idea.
And I am the fortune teller.
Okay.
Time for
So-
Wow, why would you?
So I have another question. Edgar, you and your source, is Ross your source and you were just protecting his info, or you actually have a role with info?
Is that part of the nomination process now?
This is all part of, I'm trying to figure out my defense here. So I'm trying to puzzle some things together. This is part of my defense.
It's time for permanent information. Everyone can unmute yourself. So You have to unmute yourself first.
Yeah, you. Nobody can hear you if you
He's
talk.
got it.
Ross, did you
Okay,
check me at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
So the thing is, what I heard now, I think I know what Steven's role was, because I had
Who's
information
Steven?
maybe at Steven. So yes, I think I know what Steven's role was.
So,
I can say I was the washerwoman.
so then
I'm still the
then you're a better
washerwoman.
kill than you're a better kill than me. Why? You're a better kill
Okay.
than me if you're the
Time
washerwoman.
is starting. Vote on
So
Jason.
that's another reason he's a
No,
much
because
better kill.
the washerwoman was between Steven and I.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold on,
that's
hold on.
true.
Everyone, I'm gonna start a vote on
Okay.
Jason.
So anyway, I'm not a good kill, and those who are outsiders understand why I'm not a good kill.
As an outsider, I don't.
And only 2 people are voting for me, and I have a feeling that one of them is the demon.
Oh, 3.
Okay, 3 people are voting
Nick
for
is
me.
pretty evil.
I thought about doing it.
Okay.
I told him I was
So-
evil, and it
Jason,
freaked him out.
So
It's
Edgar,
just
Say any other nomination.
so if Edgar's the washerwoman, his info, he can give it to us next turn, but we can kill him now if we don't know anyone else who's evil. He's one of the 4 that
Well,
want
I
to
don't know
kill.
why we would kill him. Again, with the argument that
So
if
who
we
else are we
killed
going to kill? Who else
No,
are we going to kill? Not an outsider.
nothing, then we go to sleep.
No, we can't.
Wow.
Keep going to sleep.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
not go to sleep.
We should not go to sleep, Ross. Then we lose. So I nominate Edgar.
But like 2 people die.
Jason nominate Edgar.
That's good.
But which was your argument yesterday that we don't have 2 people die,
But
so
the
now it's
difference
okay?
is Danny's
Yeah,
role.
it's good now.
Nominate everyone.
Okay, if I'm gonna get nominated, I think I will put my information out there. I don't know. If
No,
it's
no,
good or
don't do
not.
that.
Hold on.
You don't-
Okay. I just said mute everyone. Jason, give your case.
Okay, so you're claiming washerwoman. You know a role between Ross and a Yahoo. Just so you know, I don't know if you told Ross to roll, but I know what a Yahoo's role is, and if you did tell Ross to roll, then there's very much suspicion that Ross could be the demon and might have
He
used
didn't
it.
tell me anything.
Okay. Anyway, so if you're the washerwoman, you can give the info next turn. Some of us already know a Yahoo's role. If you didn't have fortune teller, if fortune teller wasn't the thing, then we have a feeling what role you got. You don't have to say it publicly now, but you're never going to get more info, so it's okay if you die. It will help the good team if you die.
Hey, Edgar, your defense, please. You can unmute yourself.
Well, it's not good if I die because I'm one of the good guys. So basically, that will dwindle down the chances of the good guys winning. So that is just the basis of the game. I know what you're saying, Jason, but that is the only reason that I should actually live. Is to make the chances that next night will go even better for us if you are the demon, because I am not not one of the bad guys. Ross confirmed that I was one of the roles that knew something from the get go, and I could confirm that Stephen is
No.
one of the people.
Yeah, we
and
know
Ross,
Stephen.
yeah. So the thing is, you say that you know, but I don't know if you know. So if I give the information
No.
of what
Steven's saying
Stephen
we're gonna-
is,
Steven's saying we're going to kill you. We in other words, we're going to end up killing you because at this point you're useless to us. And if you don't know who's bad, we have to
It's
kill
not
you
what-
because
no,
whether you're the
don't speak
washerwoman
for
or
me.
not, we're okay to kill you.
Edgar, you're not useless, by the way. So-
Yeah, I'm not useless. I'm still a
Beat
good
the
guy. So
washerwoman is useless,
you
Ross.
dwindle down a person that is good, a blue person. So yeah,
Yes, because we're not going to kill an
Okay,
outsider. We're
everyone
not
can
going to
unmute
kill
yourself
Anthony.
and time for permanent information.
So I feel that I'm somewhat wrapped up in this, and I would like to give my pertinent information, which is, first of all, Edgar, this is not werewolf. It's actually not a bad thing for good players to die, especially a role like Washerwoman.
Okay.
I realize that it feels wrong to die, and technically you are a number, but there are reasons that you would want people to die, and secondly, you should not publicly give my information because I told Jason my role, so you should tell Jason my role, and then he can confirm that I was good, which it is good to confirm good people even though I'm dead. So that's what I would like you to do. I would like to tell Jason privately who I was, and then he can confirm that I was good and that you are good. And
That's fair.
And Manny, you know what to do overnight, right?
But Ross made a good case, to be honest.
Okay, with time goes
Not
down.
100%, but he made a good case.
Yeah, but a good case for what?
2, 1, starting.
for not killing him is what Ross was
we have
pushing.
to kill him.
Well, that's
What
fine.
are we gonna
You
do?
asked what he said, and I'm just telling you.
Okay, well,
It doesn't look like it's going to happen anyway.
Outsider.
I do think it'd be better to kill an evil player, but there's only 2 evil players, and heck,
There's
if we
only
can
2
find
evil
them.
players, unless it's Chris and Nick.
One vote's not enough.
It's not me. It could be
I
Nick. I'm not opposed to Nick. He's on my suspicion list.
No, I think it's actually Edgar and Ross at this point, but
I'm not
me.
Edgar, did you tell Ross what you saw?
Oh, time's up, everyone.
I'll nominate Nick.
No.
What?
Man.
You know Manny? I heard nomination. Okay. Manny nominated Nick. Give you I'm gonna mute everyone. Hold on. Oh. Manny nominated Nick. Okay. Manny, give me your case.
I could be wrong, but I've heard I've got reason to believe everybody except for Chris and Nick. So that's it.
Man,
Okay.
I
Nick,
talked
your
to you.
defense.
It's come on. Now.
My defense, I chatted with Manny the first day, I think, right, Manny?
I don't think we talked.
All right. I thought we did. I told someone else I thought we did also, and I didn't. Anyway.
I don't remember.
Okay. I don't have any information. I don't have any information I want to give.
Should we not kill you though?
Wait.
Not kill me. It
It's
isn't.
that's not a good defense, Nick. Come
No,
on.
it isn't. No, it isn't. And it's my
This is
MO.
why I ended up coming out, Nick, because by saying you shouldn't kill me, I'm putting a target on my back.
You're not dead yet though, which is interesting.
So we should
Because it came out.
Yeah, that's odd too.
It's
Time
not
for permanent information.
I have no other. I'm not going to give any information right now.
It's slightly odd. I mean, it's not completely odd, but
But
like,
this, you know
guys know
what
my theory
occurred to
on
me,
why
by the
Manny
way?
isn't dead.
You know what occurred to me, by the way? Manny, it looks like Manny really wants to try to die for some odd reason. It popped up into my head for some reason. What role was that in again?
Is
You
it
guys
the
know?
Saint?
Want to die.
I don't want to
The
die.
Saint?
Manny does
Or the,
not want to
the
die.
Virgin or
Okay.
the Saint or
I'm going to
something?
start a vote on
If it
Yeah,
was
the
the
Virgin
Saint,
or the
he would say
Saint?
that.
in 3, 2, 1.
I vote hands down.
I don't know.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, he didn't say much.
Oh, but I'm definitely not going to vote because I am a dead vote.
Holy shit.
Goodness.
Like 6 votes on him? Like, what's going
Y'all
on?
are killing me. You're
Well,
killing me. You're literally
yeah,
killing
literally
me.
killing you.
Yeah.
5 votes is enough.
Well-
Nick is currently on the chopping block. Is there any other nomination?
Hmm.
The only other person to vote for Nick is if you put Ross up at this point.
I trust Ross.
Then
And
there's
I
no
think
one else.
he's someone we can get. I'll take it.
Okay. With that, Nick is in the chopping block. He's executed and he died.
Seppuku.
The game continue, everyone. Good luck. Go to
Am
sleep.
I allowed to choose my own death?
Yes, but I'm not that good of a storyteller,
Okay.
so
All right.
no one of you guys is going to choose how you die in my game.
Throw him into the volcano behind me.
Game.
Yeah, who grabs your body and just shoves you in this volcano as you scream.
He pulls me in.
It reminds me of that movie, Drag Me to Hell.
Well, I hate this game. Manny claims Monk. I trust him, but I don't. Jason claims Slayer. I trust him, but I don't. I think I trust Edgar the most, but that's because we're linked. Assuming I'm the Undertaker. The thing is even if he didn't, like, he could be the drunk. So even if he didn't see, that doesn't mean he's evil. Who even knows? Yeah. Well, it's his first play. I don't think he would have been able to convincingly say that. Now Nick is dead, which is odd because, well, that was not how I saw the night going.
Welcome back, everyone. This is day 3. Somehow you find out Ross' dead body in the morning. So you will have 8 minutes for whispering starting now.
Spring.
I didn't hear that.
Ross, do you
I'm
wanna
dead.
talk?
Ross
No,
died.
do you want-
Yeah.
Ross,
Oh.
help me now.
Yahoo, you want to talk?
Ross, do you want to talk now?
I
Uh,
kind of wanted to talk
I
to
kind of want
Edgar.
to wait a little bit, Jason. No
Well,
I'll
disrespect,
talk
but
to
Okay.
Jason.
I've got to confirm some new information.
Okay, I'm
Lynn,
gonna
you're
talk.
muted. I see you talking, but I can
Edgar,
only
do you
hear
want to
you.
talk with Jason? The three of us.
I want to talk to you, Stephen.
Edgar.
I'll talk to it, Jason. And
Jason,
whoever gets
why don't
through.
Jason, why don't you
That's
join
fine.
me and Edgar?
Manny,
That's fine.
I would like to
That's
chat
fine.
with you.
Okay.
I would like
Okay,
to
Ross,
chat
you
with
go
you
with your room.
first alone, Stephen.
Okay, apparently he wants to talk to me first. That's fine.
Okay, Lynn, let's talk then.
Okay.
My
You're
room-
my.
Hey, Stephen.
Yo.
Hey. I hope I've been at least playing at least a little bit good. I have a feeling I should have shared information sooner.
No, well, so here's the thing about this game is it's hard and you can't really, like, even good players screw it up. And like, I'm in the game and I've definitely not helped anybody. Typically your role.
I can confirm that I'm the washerwoman.
Yeah,
And I
that's
got
fine. That's what you said.
information
So
from
here's the
Ross and
thing.
Stephen.
You should not tell me. Well, no, if you tell me, then it will confirm it to me. But the problem is now we're talking. So if you confirm it to
Okay,
Jason,
can I ask you if you're the Undertaker?
you can, and I can tell you that I am. So here's the thing. Now, here's
Okay.
how this works. Is information in this game is imperfect. So the ideal way to do things is to try to confirm as many people as possible. So at this point, I know that you're good because, well, or you figured out from me the things that I said to different people. But the point is that you don't know that I'm good because you asked me if I'm the Undertaker, and I said yes, and I could have literally said yes to any question.
Yeah.
So I am the Undertaker. I trust you. However, I don't know that
The thing-
anybody else will trust you, or that we got any benefit out of that. For like, now
Yeah,
that we have talked,
That was the reason. That was the reason that I didn't want to confirm the information, because the Undertaker gets information every night of the person who gets killed. So that was important that I didn't tell the information.
yeah,
because I
since you
thought
had
that-
said Ross was the other one, I see that. Well, Ross
Yeah.
actually died last night.
Yeah, I didn't want. I thought it was Ross, to be honest. I thought you were the person that I didn't knew anything about.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on. So here's the thing. In this game, being alive is not super important because you get one vote, and essentially the whole game comes down to that last vote. So even if we all die, assuming there's a single good player, we can nominate, because everyone can nominate every day. So the good player can nominate the demon, and all the dead people use their one vote, and it actually doesn't matter if we're all dead. Now, that being said, it is good to have people alive. The only reason that you wouldn't... So the thing is that the demon gets 3 bluff rolls. So you can say, I'm the washerwoman, and that's all well and good, but none of us actually know that you're the washerwoman. However,
Yeah, that's true.
you have called me out as the Undertaker. I don't know who you talked to. I had told Jason I was the Undertaker. The fact that you didn't want to talk to him, you wanted to talk to me first, leads me to believe that you. So I do believe you.
Suspicion because Ross and Jason got in the heated argument, and I think that Jason maybe wanted to kill Ross just to get suspicion off of him.
Okay, well, I can tell
I'm not
you
sure.
that it makes sense, assuming that information that I've heard that's correct is that we would want to kill even good players to get the numbers down. Now, I would say probably killing evil players is obviously better than killing good players, but the point is getting the numbers down lower. Like, there is a reason that we would want to do that.
Okay. So that's why I want to talk to you first before Jason could.
Well, and
join
I don't even necessarily know that there's any value in talking to Jason at this point, because we now talked, and so if that's the thing. So if we're both evil, and then you're saying that you're the washerwoman, and I'm saying I'm the Undertaker, and you go tell Jason, that doesn't actually help either of our case now that we've both talked.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this game, is that everything has like 2 or 3 possible scenarios. And so that's the problem. I think if you had talked to him first, it would have helped him to trust you more, and probably helped him to trust me more. But the thing is he might be evil, and we don't know that either.
But then the other thing would have occurred. Maybe you would have not trusted me that well. But you
No, I
confirmed a
told
little
you to
bit more of
trust
me.
to
Yeah,
talk to
yeah.
Jason, so there was no way that I. But yeah, it is a very hard thing, and I don't know. Maybe you want to go. Well, Jason wanted to talk to me, I think, so I should probably head back.
Yeah,
So
okay.
here's the thing: I don't typically talk to Jason, but for some reason I did, so that happened. But anyway, now he's in my circle of trust. I definitely trust you. However, you're not going to get any more information, so go figure things
Yeah.
out, and
Okay. I will.
we'll be talking regularly.
Okay.
Oh, is he leaving? Oh, he was going in our room. Okay, I was like, I thought he was actually talking to.
So does anybody want to talk to me?
Well, it's just Lynn. You want to talk to Lynn? Oh.
Yahoo, you're muted.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just gonna say that Nam is the host, so it's really just Lynn that you would be asking, unless you want to go back and talk again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
got
cannot.
nothing.
I think
got nothing.
Lynn, you're the person that intrigues me the most because I cannot get a beat on you.
I will tell you,
Wow,
Lynn
thank you.
is good with information, so if you talk to her, it'll stay with her.
Yeah, I won't write
However, I am not telling you that she's not evil. I don't know about that in this particular game. I do know that if you accuse her of being evil, she gets very upset and she says, "I'm not evil. Stop saying that."
And then I'll say there's a circle jerk going on, so you
Yeah.
don't want me to say that.
She gets really upset when you call her evil.
Lynn, listen to me. You're evil.
Oh my goodness.
No, it only works when you nom me.
Okay, nomination.
No, it's not yet.
I have. Oh God, Jesus, it's so hard to read you.
It's a mess.
Which makes it interesting, to be honest.
Well, and Jason's hard to read too because.
To read. Like I find Manny really easy to read in this game.
So is he good or not?
I don't. It's kind of weird. Okay, so
Manny's super easy to read, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, the thing is, I think that he's one of the roles that wants to get killed, because he was like deflecting.
Oh, that would make sense. He could be the Ravens keeper.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't know.
He would I don't want to nominate him because maybe he could be like the angel. What's
well, I think that we have a spy in play. Now Ross died at night. I would like to know what he was, because that would further confirm if there was a spy.
Didn't he out himself as the fortune teller though, or is that just to cover
Well,
for someone else?
That's the problem. I don't actually know what anybody said. Did he say he was the fortune teller?
He did, but at the same time,
that is ridiculous. Why would anybody say they were the fortune teller ever? I don't understand that.
Let me see.
He did say publicly he was fortune teller, but I thought he also said he was getting that info from a second source. But I don't know. You have to ask him.
Hey, Yahoo, can we talk?
Sure. Let's do it.
Come to my room.
Sure. What you got?
So, where do you stand on Edgar?
He's definitely good.
Okay. Do you want to tell me what you were? Or do you not believe me yet?
I have no reason to believe you. Yeah.
Okay,
so here's what I'll say. I think dying day one, I am confirmed-ish, especially with only two evil people. If you want to tell me your role, and I can try to start putting things together, and maybe I'll be able to trust you. Oh, you said you were the monk. Are you the monk?
Yeah, I'm the monk.
Okay.
I am the monk.
Okay.
Can I tell you what I think you are?
Sure.
I think you're the Undertaker.
And why do you think that?
Because there's been a fortune teller monk and empath claim, and that would be the last.
Did Nick claim the empath?
Huh?
Who claimed the empath?
Nick.
We killed Nick, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I don't believe him. But it could be a.
Why are you saying that the empath claim that we killed? I didn't follow what you said. I'm sorry. I just want to try to say that again.
I was just trying. I was just trying to get information from you. Look. Nick claimed empath to me. I don't believe him, but if he claimed it, that would mean that it's probably a bluff roll. And if you're an important role, That's the last important role that would have died day one. In my view, maybe you view it differently.
Just so you know that this conversation is not making me trust you more. I'm not saying I necessarily trust you a lot less, but it's definitely not helping me because you're like telling me things
That's fair
and then you're
enough.
like, actually, I'm just trying to gather information and it's all deduction and
Fair
it's like, oh, it's feeling very shady.
Fair enough. Fair enough, yeah. Okay. Okay. Then we will let's shift the conversation to something more productive.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm not saying that what we were saying wasn't productive. I don't mind trying to deduce things, figuring out, but I feel like you just kind of pulled my roll out of me. By the way, it sucks getting an awesome roll and then just dying. I would trust you much better if we had killed you.
Honestly, it's part of the reason why I came out, because I figured if I don't say anything, you're going to kill me anyway because I made some joke. And if I do say something, then there's a chance I live and I can protect something.
So I don't think I don't think that we were going to kill you.
I saw a lot of hands go up. I didn't want.
Well, sure, they go up, but then they come back down.
I know, but I also know that Jason does that. Jason would kill somebody because of those types of reasons.
Jason's the only one that would. He was the first vote, which would have.
Let's move on from that because I have a theory that I think needs to happen.
Okay.
I think somebody needs to attempt to kill Chris, and then we need to vote someone else out.
Why do we need to attempt to kill Chris and then vote somebody else out? What does that even mean? Is Chris the virgin?
What that means?
What? What are you saying?
I think Chris is the demon. I think we need to take a shot at the demon.
What information do you have that leads you to believe he's the demon?
That there's a Slayer in the game and he should take a shot at Chris.
Yeah, but that's not information that leads you to believe that Chris is the demon. That's just what you think the Slayer should do.
I have everybody else's roles that they've given to me. And the other people that I think are suspicious are dead.
Well, why don't you tell me the other roles since I'm confirmed? Ned and Lynn are the ones I'm missing.
That they're outsiders. I don't know what their roles
are, but I know I'll just say outsider. That's fine. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Be mayor or soldier, just so you know.
Way back.
Because I know most of the good ones, Lynn.
Okay.
So I mean the really good ones.
Chris,
This is
the one that has an S in it.
Okay.
Okay. This is this day 3. You will have 10 minutes for nomination discussion starting now.
Jason, are you gonna do what you said?
Well, I want to figure out who the other person is that we kill afterwards. That's the problem.
I think Chris would be a good target.
Do your thing, and then we can.
I think Chris would be a good target.
You know what, Jason?
No, don't do me. Pick somebody else, and then you can nominate me if you want.
Okay, by the way, I think Manny is the Raven Keeper, to be honest. I'm just
why would we say that?
Why the hell did you out that?
Because he's brand new. That's why he did that.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a horrible thing to say.
Or he might be the spy.
But I think
or the spy.
Yeah, but I think we need to act now because that information is out.
Yahoo.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I don't have any information to back that up. It's just a suspicion.
Okay.
Did Edgar line up with you?
Is what?
Did Edgar line up with you?
Yeah.
He did. So either he's the washerwoman or he's the spy.
That is correct. If he's the spy, that would also work.
Guys,
Jason, I would say your best bet, sounding from what I can hear here, is you want to take that shot elsewhere, and I'm okay with you nominating me afterwards. And I would not take a shot at me.
That's the theory. So
go for it.
That's the theory. I'm just deciding what to do. I just want to see who nominates who or who has sus on who.
Jason, I will say, based on the way that it went down, I do think he's the washerwoman.
Me
Okay.
too.
The question is, Chris, I understand what I think you are. Nick, do you want to say what you are? It'll help us a lot, puzzle us out.
No.
I have a question for Chris.
No.
What?
Nick,
why
I'm dead,
is it?
Man.
Nick, you need to tell them what you told me, or I will.
I'll say it. All right. I got a 1 on night 1.
Okay. Are
you the empath?
For my neighbors.
Are you the empath?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's
Wait
a
minute.
good call.
He told me that both were good.
Well,
You
he's
gotta
dead
run on
anyway,
me.
so it
I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
saying that I believe Nick's information. I think
I
it's a
do.
Scarlet Woman.
I believe.
I believe Nick's information.
I mean, I believe Nick's information too,
Yeah.
but I don't think that he actually got it as an empath. But it doesn't really matter because he's dead now.
No, he told me that both of his neighbors were good.
So I have a piece of information. I mean, it just happened just here, but I picked up on it. That seemed a little weird because Chris said
I don't know
something
why I got
about
all aggro about it. Sorry, Nick.
Chris said something about he would rather we slay somebody else and then nominate him. Why is that? Like, it seems like I would rather be slayed as a good player because it would have no effect, and then you can nominate and kill somebody else.
Because I am not the demon, and it would be a wasted shot. But if he still thinks I'm a demon, he can go ahead and nominate me.
And then we'll kill you. That seems to be worse.
The thing is, if you
And then
if
you're
you
killing
wanna,
the demon either way if you think I'm still the demon.
the
But at
thing,
least
the,
you didn't waste the first shot on me.
Yeah, but if
Trust
you're
me,
good,
this is a better way.
okay.
the thing is, if you want to tone down the numbers, then kill me.
Is my mic too loud, by the way? I don't
Last
want to.
I'm off of that, Edgar.
You're fine, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Is
Yeah.
anyone opposed to shooting the saint? Is anyone opposed to that?
That's always a good use.
That is.
I think it's a good use too, but here's the problem. I want to know
I think it's a better use.
before we do anything else. How come Manny hasn't been killed yet? If he's protecting people, how come he hasn't been killed?
To keep
It
the
is a good
suspicion on
question.
me, Jason.
It is a good question.
That was my theory in the
It's not
beginning, is
just
to keep the
suspicion on me.
suspicion on him.
I'm suspicious.
But
Jason.
The thing is, maybe I talked too much this round.
you're okay, Edgar.
Yeah.
That was my theory. He may be bamboozling me. It wouldn't be the
Jason,
first
there's
time
been no
Manny's
other
done that.
outsider claims.
What?
It seems like Edgar's telling the truth. Whether you believe me or not, I'm telling the truth. At least one person.
So, yeah. Well, why don't we? I mean,
I don't know.
so Nick, you got a 1 both nights,
I was alive too. Yeah,
and you got a 1 both nights.
nothing
That's fine.
changed because my neighbors were still alive.
Then why? Okay. Then why did you tell me that both of your neighbors were good?
I wanted to see where it would lead.
It led to us not
yeah, but
trusting you.
it can backfire
It's
on
fine.
you.
Well, you're dead, so I trust you
okay.
again.
It's a
Yeah, he's dead. It's okay.
it's an idea. Great things come from small beginnings.
I am so.
I would shoot.
yeah,
I would shoot Ned.
a small begin is also a bullet, you know.
Well,
It's also a virus, a very, very small virus.
well, I would go with mustard seed, but whatever. Okay.
Well, here's the,
Don't
so
think
here's
too
the
hard.
problem. If
Just-
Manny
just-
really thinks that we should shoot Ned, then Manny can protect me again.
No, I do not think.
The
we should
thing,
shoot
the
that.
thing
I
is, the
think we
two
need to
people,
take a
the two
shot
people that don't talk
at the
as much
people that-
publicly is Ned and Lynn. So I can't get.
No,
a beat
don't
on
talk
Lynn.
to
They're
you.
the outsiders. They're
But
the
not necessarily
outsiders.
that talk.
Yeah, no, I know, but in publicly, I just mean in publicly. So.
Let's
And I
be.
tried to-
Let's
I
be
tried to
honest.
just-
We can't
I'm
kill
not-
Ned
I'm not
later
pointing
if we don't take
fingers.
the shot.
I tried
I'm
to
not
talk to you
pointing
yesterday,
fingers.
and
It's just a little bit suspicious. So I
Ned's
don't
the
know
only
yet.
one we can't kill right away. If you know, we can't
No, I know.
necessarily kill him without a risk.
Okay, so here's the thing. I could wait a turn, and if Manny's not lying, he'll protect me again. Why are you shaking your head no? If you protect me, I won't die.
We're gonna run out of people, Jason.
We won't run
Yeah.
out.
We're not gonna
Just
go
take the
after
shot.
either of us.
Jason, take the
Well,
shot
what
because
is
we're
it?
running out of people. This game is
Well, we
going to be
won't.
over quickly.
If Manny's really the monk, we won't run out of people because.
Jason, why are you waiting so long?
Take the shot.
What's the point of not taking the shot?
What's
You
the
have
point
to at
of
this
taking the
point.
shot, Jason?
The problem is, I want to see if Manny's really the monk. If Manny's really the monk, then I won't die.
Don't shoot me,
overnight.
Jason.
What?
Okay.
No,
Don't shoot
if you're the,
me. It's
if
not gonna
you're-
end well.
I'm not going to shoot you, Manny. But
Okay.
if you're really the monk, then I won't die overnight.
Okay,
that is an interesting point.
Okay, guys,
Start-
I will nominate Jason.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
Edgar nominate Jason.
Okay,
I'm gonna mute everyone. Okay, hold on.
I've got information to share
confusing.
if it backs things up.
Okay, mute everyone. Okay, Edgar, unmute yourself and make your case.
Okay, so I'm just nominating Jason for the thing that Jason said about Manny if he protects him. Let's see if that's true because we have to tie the knot here, and I'm just calling it for that reason. So and Jason and I think Jason and Ross had like a heated discussion. I think I trust Ross more than Jason now because I cannot really get a beat on what Jason is, what his plan is. So I could be totally wrong, but that is
Just
just
wait
the
your turn.
reason. If Manny's gonna protect Jason, let it be now.
No.
Edgar, he doesn't protect me during the day. He protects me at night. He
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
protect me right now.
Jason, you
yeah, that's
defend,
true.
please.
I'm
Yeah,
giving
that's
him
true.
defense. Let me give him defense. He protects me at night. He doesn't protect me now. I'm the Slayer. I'm just not sure who to shoot. And if Manny is really the monk, he will protect me again. Therefore, I will still be alive next turn and can take a shot next turn when there's less people there.
Okay, I've got a question for that then. As the fortune teller, why wouldn't the monk protect the fortune teller over instead of the slayer?
We didn't trust you in
I
Edgar.
didn't know you were the fortune teller at the time, Ross.
Because I said it out loud, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I was suspicious
I
of you
actually
at the time.
forgot.
Yeah.
I actually forgot it was at night, but I still stand by my case because I don't trust Jason.
There is a
my-
problem with your theory, Jason, and that is
Townsfolk
that if
permanent information.
there is
I
a
have-
problem with your theory, Jason, and that is that if he is evil, the demon is not going to kill you. So it kind of no, we would have a no kill. But we've talked about it, so it's not even going to happen that way.
No, but it doesn't
There's
matter.
reasons
As long
not
as
to
I'm
kill you,
Somebody
Jason.
else will die.
As
No,
long as I'm not getting someone else dies, it whittles down.
Okay, guys, does my
That is true.
does my fortune teller information coming out, would it be helpful or a hindrance?
I like
'Cause
information, but I don't know if I
It
want
doesn't
to.
Be
matter.
helpful,
because I
Ross.
think
It'd be
I'm-
helpful.
Ross, it doesn't matter because I think I'm the decoy. Based
Okay,
on-
okay, so yeah, so this is what I'm just gonna say what I
Or
got.
you're
and then
not
if
the
it-
decoy, Jason.
okay,
Yeah, why
so,
would you even? Okay, yeah. I'm
so
sorry.
night 0, I asked about Jason and Chris as the fortune teller, and I got a yes.
No, you didn't do it.
Okay. Night 1, I said Jason and myself, and I got a yes. And like Jason just said, it's entirely possible that he's the decoy.
What was number 2? Or number 1? Night 1?
Chris
Night
and
1
Jason.
with Jason and myself. Jason, Chris, Jason, Ross.
I think I'm the decoy, and I'm narrating this.
It's entirely impossible. Let me just finish what I was going to say. And then last night when I was going to ask about Chris and myself to see if I got a ping there.
So the reason I think I'm the decoy, I'll be honest, and I'm netting this, is because Nam would make me the decoy being the Slayer, because that's what Nam would do.
I would agree with that.
So
yeah, I forgot Ross's.
I still
that
say
Ross
take your shot
double
on Ned.
confirmed you. Jason, here's what I think happened. I think Nick was the original demon. I think he star passed it over to Chris. I think we take a shot at Chris.
But we could wait a turn and take a shot on Chris.
Or we could
Don't
take a shot
shoot
at Chris.
me. You can take your shot and then
There's no benefit.
go ahead and nominate me.
The other thing that
That's
it
bizarre.
would be, because you're hemming and hawing so much, is you were one of the people that were trying to get me killed just off of that joke. At the beginning.
No. Here's the thing. Let me be honest, and this is why I don't think we should kill right now. It's because we have 6 people. 6 people. If we don't kill, we'll have 5 people instead of 4, and we won't have to go to a final night. It's much better than no kill right now.
You have a 50-50 shot at the demon right now.
50-50.
And if it misses, we kill the other person, and it's over.
Jason, you really got to act right now because you're being voted on. See,
just don't vote for me. Just don't
He's
vote
not.
for me.
Why would people vote for him?
would
Wow,
anyone
this
vote
is a
for me?
mistake. This is a horrible mistake.
Because
Well, it does
it's-
force him
it's
to use
very
his
odd.
thing.
This whole
Chris-
thing is very.
Chris-
Oh,
Chris,
Nick
what-
uses.
In that case, I'm not gonna
Chris, you're defending. Why you're defending Jason?
Nick used his dead vote.
I'm not defending Jason.
and I'm not going to take my shot now, and you guys screwed up. I'm not
Okay,
gonna take
your
you
shot
well
right
then.
now.
I'm glad you're dying.
Chris,
Yeah.
Nick has used his dead vote. Jason is currently in the chopping block. Is there any other nomination?
Yes, I nominate Chris.
No, Jason, take a shot.
No,
Yeah.
take your shot.
That's so ridiculous.
yeah.
I want to wait a turn. I can't do it.
Listen, the not taking of a shot. Well, that's been ruined. So the taking.
Hey, hold on. Jason, nominate Chris. Make your case, Jason.
I nominate Chris because we can get 6 votes on him still, and Nick put a vote in as a dead vote because clearly Nick wants me dead. So I nominate Chris because if Chris is the demon, we'll find out, and then I can shoot Ned next turn. If Chris is the demon, I can shoot Ned next turn. If Chris is not the demon, if Chris is the demon, we win.
No
If
one else is
not the
claiming
demon,
outsider, Jason.
Then I shoot Ned next turn. So if we get 6 votes on Chris, we're fine. And I nominate Chris for that reason, because if we kill Chris now, then if he's the demon, great, we win. If he's not the demon, then I can shoot Ned next turn. Because Manny can still protect me, and I can shoot Ned next turn.
Chris, you can unmute yourself and give your defense.
Goodbye, Jason. You're dead now. Nobody's gonna be foolish enough to vote for me. Go ahead and start the clock, and I'll tell you why.
We
as
need
soon as
pertinent
the clock's
information
going.
first.
No,
If I
know
had
that.
another vote, I'd be foolish enough.
Time for permanent information.
Yeah, I'll just say if you don't use your shot, then I am not going to be inclined to trust you.
Yeah, I mean, your plan was screwed up. So if you don't use the shot, your suspect is all get out. You have to improvise with what you've got now,
Yep.
rather than.
What happens?
2, 1.
I'm the virgin. He should have died already. Thank you.
Okay, Chris is the virgin, and I should have died.
Yep.
Okay, if Chris is the virgin, as soon as we're done with this, I take my shot on Chris. Instantly, I'm the Slayer. I take my shot on Chris.
Is that, can that even work if he's always on the
No,
block?
it doesn't matter. He can take whatever fake shot he wants. He's not going to kill me.
Jason, are you claiming to be the Slayer?
Yes.
Okay. And who are you aiming at?
I'm aiming at Chris. If he's claiming
Okay.
virgin, I aim at
What's your weapon choice?
I don't care. It's a virgin killing
So
weapon.
Jason
I wonder
choose
what that
I
would
don't
be.
care other weapon choice. So he has this big slogan, say that I don't care.
And next
And,
time we play, I want to see that slogan on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know. No, or yeah, he just okay. He has the he attempted to kill Chris by the big slogan I don't care. So therefore he just hired construction workers to build up the billboard near Chris' house, and then wait until like this exact moment when the storm come out, and then the billboard just fall down Chris' house, and then Chris' house just collapsed, and Chris was in all of the debris, and he was just it's lost everywhere, and Chris nearly died, but nothing happened.
Okay, then it's Manny. Then it's Manny.
Or Jason.
It's, or me. I'm dead
Hey,
now.
10 seconds.
No, you're not
He's
dead.
dead
You'll
now.
be dead soon.
Not dead. You haven't
I
been
don't
voted.
understand what happened. What just happened?
Nothing
Yeah,
happened.
I took
nothing
him
happened.
to Chris, and it didn't
Oh, well.
work. So one of them
Jason's-
was wrong.
Ned,
Yeah,
I'll
Jason's
message you.
evil.
It's Jason.
I was told there would be a big bang.
Well, there was. Oh, it's pretty
Okay,
exciting.
so
Did you bring dynamite, Nick?
either Chris is a minion,
Okay, hold on.
Chris is a minion, or
Mute everyone, Nom.
We're done.
Ned, I just messaged in chat.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
yeah, I got
With that,
it.
Jason is in the charming block. He is executed and die, and the game continue. Everyone, please go to
Interesting.
sleep.
Okay, so there goes the spy.
I'm not the spy.
Okay, we don't talk.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, we'll need it.
Oh my. Oh.
We'll just purge the negativity and let's move
Yeah.
on. Okay.
No, I
Like
have a
after,
security.
okay, everyone, please be
I'm
quiet
bad.
before I announce that. Please. Okay. So here's what happened. So last night, so people all heard about the news that the billboard near Chris' house just collapsed in his house. So people just want to take precaution, and they take precaution, and they do not sleep during the night, even though that would make them very sleepy during the day, and they just want to protect themselves. Therefore, last night no one died, and the game continued. We'll have 8 minutes for whispering.
Manny, can I talk to you very quickly because I have a theory.
You know what happened, Jason.
I think
Chris
I know what
died?
happened.
No one died.
Manny, can
No,
I?
I mean
No,
during the
I
day.
died.
Can I
No.
talk to you though, Manny? Manny, can I talk to you?
All right, let's talk, Jason.
Hey, Edgar, you want to talk?
Your room. Your room.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
You're gonna talk to
Do you have
Manny?
anyone you trust? That you,
I will
yeah.
be right back. But I'm still here.
I don't know. I'm just talking to Edgar.
Away from
Do you
keyboard.
think that was really a monk save, or do you think?
I think it had to have been.
The fact that Manny wants
I
to
don't
talk
know.
to
I don't know where
makes
Edgar
me
went.
think that
You
was
don't think
not
it's a demon
save.
thinking a
I
kill?
don't think it was.
Hello. Oh, Edgar's in my room and I'm in his room. Yo.
Hey.
So, here's how this game works. Is everything is chaotic. You create universes that make sense, and then you start figuring out which universes don't make sense. And I haven't constructed the universes, and I'm super confused. So basically, the imp can kill themselves, and then the demon would move to the other person, and they would become the imp. Or you can kill the demon, and it moves to the Scarlet Woman. So people that are dead are not cleared as good. Now, as far as what's going on, you could in fact be the spy, in which case you would have seen that I was the Undertaker, and you could just claim to be the Washerwoman. I don't believe that that's what happened, but I'm just pointing out that literally nothing is ever 100% in this game. Now, Jason's behavior was highly weird because so he was the Slayer. He wanted it to be that there were fewer people so that the odds of picking the demon were higher. Which is what he claimed from the beginning. However, that's an awesome bluff because basically you're like, let's get this thing shrunk down because that's good for the demon. Like it's good for the demon if people die. Now the reason I think it was super odd. Well, there was a lot of things that were odd. Jason was nominated. He got tons of votes, and then he refused to use his Slayer Bolt. Which is super odd, because if you know you're going to die, you will not have the power. And then he nominated Chris. Chris then, in return, claimed to be the Virgin. Now, I can tell you, Chris tends to never give information, so it's very plausible that he could be the Virgin. The problem is so if Jason was the Slayer and Chris was the Virgin, then Jason would have died the second he nominated Chris. So that didn't happen. So one of them is lying. Either Chris or Jason are evil.
Yeah.
Well, no, they could both be good. If Jason was good, he wouldn't have died. So Jason could be good and just think that Chris. No, they can't both be good because if they were both good, then Jason.
I think Jason was bluffing that he had that power, but he
Yeah.
didn't.
Well, and that's the thing is that the other thing is though is that Chris could be bluffing that he was the Virgin, so he could be the imp. Like he could be the if Jason is good, and Chris is the demon, then Chris would have died. If Jason is good,
Chris bluffed. I think Chris is good. I think he bluffed to see what Jason would do. Like, oh, I don't.
No, because he said it after he had nominated him. So he could be bluffing that he's the Virgin to try to get us to believe. That's the thing is you never like it's so he could have bluffed as evil that he was the Virgin, and then the argument is that since you didn't die, you are evil. What I would say is that the way that went down, definitely one of them is evil. Now, here's the situation we're at. We have 5. So we're going to get to kill today, and we're going to get to kill tomorrow. And basically, we have to kill the demon in those 2 kills or we lose. So it becomes super important.
My suspicion was actually because I put notes. I forgot I could put notes on this thing.
Uh-huh.
I think one of the minions was Nick, and he's dead. So we're up to 2.
We did kill Nick, so that is possible. Why do you think Nick was a minion?
Because he said to Ross that both of his neighbors were good, and then suddenly he said like, "Oh, I said that just to." I think he bluffed to Ross that they were both good, but I think Lynn is evil.
Well, so there's only 2 evil people. So if Nick is evil and Lynn is evil, then that's the whole team.
Oh, I thought there were 3 people.
So if you look on the Grimoire, you'll see 5, 2, 1, 1.
I forgot to say that. Oh yeah, that's true. Then I think maybe Nick is not, but.
Well, I will say, so good people do lie. It is entirely possible that it's Lynn and Chris. Like that's the thing is you never actually have any idea what's going on in this game.
Jason is still suspicious, so.
Well,
that's why I called him out and put a vote on him. Like,
I would say that definitely Jason or Chris are bad, and I honestly don't know which one it is. But my gut is that one of the 2 of them is bad. So the thing is that their story. Now, the one thing that I thought was super odd was the fact that after we voted and then Chris claimed the Virgin, that then Jason immediately shot him, which to me felt wrong, felt bad, because it was almost like, okay, well, if he's claiming the Virgin, then I have to shoot him because the fact that I didn't die means that he is evil. That's the way I interpreted that information. Like, I have to shoot Chris to continue my illusion that I am good. But I don't know.
That's true. I think I want to talk to a few other people
That's fine.
more than I did before.
That's fine.
Okay. Talk to you in a bit.
What?
Alert, the odd number player.
Hey Nick, can we talk?
One player in the main room.
I don't mind. Some other people were teaming up and joining multiple.
Is Nick the only person here?
Yeah, you want to talk all 3?
So you guys showed up.
I'm sorry.
You want to talk?
Nick, do you want to talk to the 3 of us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to my place.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. So you were claiming Empath?
Yes, and I still am.
So,
Now you said 0 originally, and then you
To
said that,
Ross. To Ross.
and then you said that that
Okay.
was lie. So did you get a number?
Nope.
so I actually thought I didn't see the count. I thought there were 3 bad guys, so I thought it was you, Lynn, and Rod and Jason.
When you
Nick,
say
so,
who, is that me, Lynn, and Jason?
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh.
you, Lynn, and Jason, but I thought it was only 2, so my count was way off. So I'm back to square 0.
Huh.
Now, Nick, you said you claimed 0 to Ross, right?
Yes. Yes.
Now, does that mean that you're not at this point even giving that information, and all you're saying is what you lied to Ross about?
No, I only told him 0, and when I said what I was, I said 1.
Okay, so the correct number is 1 is the point.
Is 1? Yes.
So that would mean that either Edgar or Lynn are evil.
That confirms my suspicion about Lynn. Even
That
when I
Lynn
thought
is
it
evil?
was the 3 of you. Yeah.
Well, she's been saying she's an outsider. Isn't outsiders evil, right? Or one of them, or
No,
something? could
outsiders
be?
are not evil.
Well, you can claim that you're an outsider just to say like, oh, I didn't mean to mess up the game, but then you secretly.
Well, there is a problem with that, which is that there is a set number of outsiders, which is 2, and there's 2 claims for outsiders, which would tend to make the outsider claims
claimed it? Maybe I
believable.
forgot.
Oh! Lynn is the recluse.
Recluse.
Lynn could be the recluse, which is an outsider that registers as evil. So Nick's information could be correct because Lynn is the recluse.
Yeah. Ah.
So that works. I don't know what outsider she was claiming.
She wouldn't tell me.
Yeah, well, yeah. That is a little weird. And that's the thing about this, is that if she is the recluse or not, like if she was evil, she could claim the recluse, which is a perfect thing. Now we're getting down, like this is stupid, because like literally we have 2 kills left, and we have the recluse, which is super sus, and whoever ends up being the final 3, like, we're gonna definitely suspect 2 or 3 of those people. That's how it works.
my suspicion still stands because I think your information is good now, Nick. After we did that talk, I think it's Lynn and Jason, for my opinion.
That I could believe that. I have Jason marked as evil, but that doesn't really mean anything.
But Jason's dead now, so it'd have to be Lynn.
Well,
Lynn.
no. You
Dead,
thought Lynn was good. You thought she was the recluse, which would mean that it's Chris or Manny. Now, one thing I will say is that it's not necessarily wise to publicly say who we think it is, because then the demon will kill the people that we're not suspicious of, so that the people that we're suspicious of are left alive.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but it could work to flush out the demon, maybe, depending on the numbers. But maybe it's too close to call.
Yeah, but like if I say I am highly suspicious of Manny and Chris, and let's say it's Ned, then Ned's gonna leave Manny and Chris alive, and like then we're still at our stupid position.
Yeah, that's true. That can also happen.
Well, the demon's definitely listening to what we're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not. What?
Well, I didn't. No, I'm not saying here. I'm just saying if we say things publicly.
Don't do that, Nick. You're putting yourself in suspicion row again.
Jeez. It's like, I don't know what you believe.
Well, and just so you know, Edgar, like, I am inclined to believe you, but if you make it to the final 3, it's very realistic possibility that people will be like, well, he claimed Washerwoman, which is an easy thing to claim, and he's actually evil. Like, for instance, if you were the spy, then it doesn't actually matter. If you were the spy, then we wouldn't want to kill you.
Yeah.
We want to kill the demon at this point. Now, that being said, if Jason was the imp and you were the spy, when we killed Jason, then you became the imp.
Would also be.
I'm not saying I believe that that's the case. I'm just explaining the conundrum that this game is.
Yeah, the thing is, wow, you're making my head spin.
Well, it is very confusing.
We'll go back to the main room.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Me too.
Because I'm good, so I'm going to shoot him just in case.
Well, he said virgin after he made the shot, correct?
No,
he did.
Before I made the shot.
Hi, guys.
Virgin is when I made the shot.
He said virgin after.
He said virgin after.
Is Lynn here?
He didn't say virgin.
He said virgin after. He
Lynn,
said,
you want to talk?
Said,
how come Jason didn't die when
Is Whisper still open? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They were anyway.
And then
We'll talk
after
in my room.
Chris's nomination.
Okay.
Yeah, Lynn, can I join that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, 1 minute left for whispering.
Oh, 1 minute.
All right. Oh, he's not here yet.
I've heard you're an outsider.
I'm the recluse.
That was the claim that would make sense. Unfortunately, yeah, it's a convenient thing for a bad person to have as a bluff roll.
Alan.
Yeah.
Now, I will say there are not 3 outsider claims that I know of, so it would seem to believe that you. So Lynn is, well, I don't know if she wants to tell you, but she told me what I thought.
I'll come out. I haven't hidden my role the entire game. I'm the recluse. So my idea was I brought up to Jason first day. Jason's just, oh, there's 2 outsiders. There's no drunk. And I'm like, Jason, you're not even considering the world where one of the outsiders is lying and there is a drunk out there, because it's very, very possible. I know I'm the recluse. I don't. If you guys want to kill me now just to test it out, if I'm not the demon, it's fine. We're going tonight, but I don't necessarily trust Ned as the saint either. Just keep
So
that in mind.
what I will say, yeah, and that would have been a much better use of the bolt if Jason had one.
And that is what I said.
So in case you don't know, Nick was the empath and he saw 1.
Yeah.
Which, you know, makes sense with what you're saying.
The empath, that's accurate.
Yeah.
That's what he got the
No, I know.
on me.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, and that was why, yeah, you know, either you are the recluse or you're evil, which I think your story is believable.
The thing is, Jason is the imp.
You may or may not be the deacon, the
If I was
decoy.
the demon, the game would have been over.
I said,
That's not true either.
If I was the demon, the game would have been over.
Not true.
No.
Oh, because it might be a Scarlet Woman.
Okay,
Yeah.
welcome everyone.
Yeah, but Yahoo, you said there was a spy since you died first.
Okay.
Well, I did say
This
that.
is day 4. You have 8 minutes for discussion and nomination starting now.
It only makes sense if Chris is drunk, and Chris has to be drunk. If he's the virgin, then Chris is drunk. So therefore, we have to kill the outsiders.
You could also be drunk, Jason. Just
well,
no, I can't be drunk because
because you nominated him. Yes, never mind. If you're drunk, you won't die when you nominate the virgin.
What are you talking about?
I don't think that's true. No, you won't. Yeah, that is true.
Set it off.
Yeah,
That is true.
Right.
Only a town.
Yeah, you're
But,
right.
but Jason
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wait,
Let Edgar talk.
Jason, didn't you say that there were no drunks in the game? I think you said it to me. Or
Yeah.
maybe probably
Well, that
I
was
can't
said,
remember.
but it's not
That was
necessarily.
said, but
Yeah, there's no way to confirm that, Edgar.
But
It's a speculation.
At this point,
Yeah, so
that's because there's 2 outsider claims. But what we're saying now, Edgar, is we have to kill the 2 outsiders. It's
So-
the only
yeah.
So the
But
world.
You sounded certain when you said that.
So
You sounded
Edgar, let
very
me
convinced.
explain the scenario in which there is a drunk. If Ned is the demon, or
That's for you, Nick.
yeah, if
Or
they're evil, then they're basically bluffing an outsider, and the drunk doesn't know they're an outsider. So there would be 2 outsiders, but the drunk doesn't know that they're one of them.
yes.
Mhm.
That's the problem with this game. There's always multiple paths to get there.
And therefore,
Yeah.
the reason why it makes sense to nominate Lynn first and kill her first
I wholeheartedly disagree with that.
is because if Ned's really the saint, we can't do him first. We have to do him in the next one. There's still 2 more kills. So
I almost think the better two kills are the non-outsiders. Like, I think killing Chris and Manny would be the better way to go.
I'm gonna.
Well, it'd be
No.
foolish to
It has
kill
to be
me.
an outsider, yeah. And I'm just gonna throw this out here now because I'm terrified of this happening tomorrow. We have to go after Ned tomorrow if it's not Lynn.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
That's fine.
Okay,
Kill Lynn
so
first, and then we kill Ned. Exactly.
I'm gonna offer a theory out, and everyone. I've heard contrary arguments from other people, but for people that are hearing it that it's new, I think it's Manny. And the reason why I think it's Manny is because I outed myself as fortune teller, and rather as the monk protect the fortune teller to get more information, he protects the slayer, who usually has a dead shot, like a dud shot.
Yeah.
I thought
So,
this,
I'll explain myself.
Yeah.
I'll explain myself. I was a little suspicious of you, Ross, from the very beginning, just on some social cues and some stuff going on. Jason came out to me as the Slayer. It made a ton of sense. The reason I protected him is because if he dies at night, he doesn't get the chance to use that ability. And what we had discussed was we had it pinned down to a couple people based on the outsider claims. So when he comes in the morning, just to make sure that he doesn't die, we can narrow down out of those 4 people who to kill. That's why I went after Nick, because he was on our list. and then you ended up dying overnight, which brought our list down to 2, which was between Edgar and Chris. Edward was pretty confirmed through the discussion, which is why we were pushing for Chris.
Okay.
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 So
Yes.
that's what I did.
That's exactly. And I was trying to argue last night that I should have waited one more turn because we would have narrowed down the field even more and it would have made more sense. But then everyone nominated me and like, gotta kill him, gotta force him to do it now, which I thought was crazy. But but now at least we confirmed it.
Keep this in mind. Nobody died last night, and nobody's claiming soldier, which means I protected somebody.
Yes.
Now, yes, it's possible that somebody sunk the kill, but why would they sink the kill to confirm me, who, as everyone is saying,
If
I'm
you're the
most
demon.
suspicious person here right now. So
if you're the demon,
that would not have been wise to confirm me as a monk.
So Manny, the only other possibility is you're the demon and Chris is the minion, and that's why when I shot Chris, it didn't do anything.
Because Manny,
That's not the only other possibility.
because
Manny,
That's not the only.
But going by some other things that were said, Nick told someone along the way that his 2 neighbors were good, but Lynn is the recluse, and Lynn triggered as a 1 now for Nick, so Nick couldn't have known she was good at that point.
there's only 8 minutes, and I feel like I ought to be able to speak.
What?
I said there's only 8 minutes.
I know, but if
it's also possible that Nick was the original demon and he's passed it to one of the outsiders.
Yes.
So Manny said, why would the demon sink to confirm the monk? Well, if the monk claim is the demon, the monk would want to make it plausible that there is a monk by sinking a kill. That's why.
Fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
Then why did Nick vote on me? Why did Nick waste his vote so early in the game to vote on me?
The thing is,
Because he's
Steven,
evil?
I what you were saying, I was just thinking the same thing, to be honest.
Yeah, it seems like exactly what the fake monk would do.
The thing here is, I mean, yeah, we can't kill Ned today, obviously, because he's the Saint outsider. Today is a bad reason to kill him.
So,
The thing is, you're killing Lynn. It sounds good. I don't think it's going to work, but it sounds good. I don't think Lynn would have came after who Manny claims that he protected last night, if that's what really happened.
I do.
Well, I think since there's 2 outsiders and we get 2 kills left, what makes the most sense is to assume that the 2 outsiders are outsiders and kill the other 2 people.
No,
You can't
Well, there's
assume
3
that,
people,
though.
by the way.
Somebody's drunk.
Yeah,
Yahoo.
I know that
Somebody's
that's a
drunk.
possibility. Well,
No, it's not a possibility. It's definite.
why?
It's definite. The Jason Chris thing, what happened with Jason and Chris doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Yes.
Well,
that's
if
what-
Jason,
It's
it does make sense. Let me
Regardless
explain
of
it to you.
What's happening with me? There's got to be a drunk between. The
Well,
two.
here, no, let me explain it to you. Jason is evil, or Chris is the minion. Both of those scenarios would work.
my information says something about that. My information helps support that a little bit.
Well, I think we're tanking the game. I'm being honest. And again, this is the reason I wanted to wait my shot for 1 more day because there would have been less people and I could have had a more accurate decision. But everyone's like,
Well, no, but and then when you're on the chopping block, your answer is to almost to refuse to not do anything.
Yeah,
and
that
add more
was
chaos.
super sus. I will say that.
So it
Right.
made you
I wanted to
suspect.
wait.
It
I wanted
made,
to wait.
but
Like,
you didn't have the option at that point. You realized that you should have done a kill and taken one for the team.
I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to wait until I could make a more informed decision. Based
I thought there was a plan to get
let's
to
not argue
take a
last
shot
night.
on that.
Let's go
So-
ahead
so
and
by the
vote
way-
everybody today and get this
By the
moving.
way, I think what Ross has been telling now and other people is that the most probable between Jason and Chris is Jason being the evil guy and not Chris. So I vote for not killing Chris. Maybe someone else, but I don't know. Maybe it's a
Well,
waste to kill Chris.
If
Yeah.
so,
Hey, we have 1 minute left, and then I would need a nomination.
Jason could be the imp and Chris could be the Scarlet Woman, and then when Jason was killed, it jumped to Chris.
I'm the Slayer. If you guys
Yeah,
actually
I know that's what you're saying. I'm not saying you're not. I can neither confirm nor deny.
That's the problem with this game.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, that's
It
the
could,
problem.
it could also be Manny.
wait.
It could also jump to Manny if Manny's story.
Yeah,
didn't
well, I
fit
would
the
say it
picture.
makes more sense to kill Manny than anybody else. That's my thought.
No,
but-
it doesn't. It doesn't.
I know, not everybody agrees with me.
I agree with you.
I do.
I kind of
Yeah,
agree with
I,
you.
I, I actually do, to be honest. I actually do.
Well, then a living player should nominate him.
Yeah, dead people should change their names, eh?
I'm quite dead.
To almost dead.
I'm pining for the
Oh.
fjords.
I'll change my name. I think it's silly. I don't think it matters. We
If
have a
there-
grimoire, for goodness sake.
The Slayer. The
I
best
nominate
choice.
Manny. I nominate
Hey,
Manny.
Edgar, nominate Manny. Make your case,
Oh.
Edgar.
I really think that Manny was playing the one that can protect somebody, but I don't think that Manny is that person. I think he has the one of the other roles that he can claim as the imp, and I think maybe now that he's become the imp, he can do that, right? He can claim the roles.
Well,
that
he
were
can.
not-
So the demon gets 3 bluff rolls, and they can give those to their minions. So
Okay,
if
so then
yeah, he would have had it before anyway, and he could also just claim something and hope it's not in the game.
Can I
Hey,
say
Manny, your
something?
defense. Manny?
I'm the monk. I protected Chris last night. It's possible that the demon sunk the kill. I don't think that happened. I think that would just confirm me as the monk.
I have more information. A Yahoo.
Yeah, hold on, Jason.
You know,
Hold
I
on.
think at this
hold on.
point, there's a drunk in the game just based on what happened last night and what happened with Jason and Chris. I think it makes the most sense that one of them was drunk, and that one of the recluse or the saint is the demon. I'm not going to nominate anybody because it's clear that none of you guys trust me.
I have
So-
more
Hey,
information.
time for permanent information.
I have more information. A
Go ahead.
Yahoo. I didn't talk to Manny until day 2, and I talked to him after I talked to you. I gave you my role first. Remember that. I gave you
I
my
know.
role
Yeah,
before
you
I
gave me your roll
Manny.
pretty early.
So if Manny was really the demon, how did I get a bluff roll? How would I even have said, "Oh, I'm the Slayer" out of the blue?
If you were the imp first.
Well, Jason, didn't you say you talked
Yeah,
to Lynn
that's how.
first?
What?
Didn't you say you talked to Lynn first? Like you said that Lynn couldn't have been lying about the recluse because you talked to her right away.
No, Lynn talked to Nick. Lynn talked to Nick first before me. I thought that I talked to her first, but Lynn actually talked to Nick first. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the order.
I
Lynn
just
talked to
told Nick I was an outsider. I didn't tell him which one at that point.
But Nick also, and this is why I believe that Lynn should be the first kill. Nick said, "Oh well, they're both my neighbors are good," but then he also said he got a 1.
I didn't tell you that. I told Ross that.
I know, but
yeah.
but the information's out there now that you said that.
You told me you
And-
got a 0 is what you told me. So you told me
Hey,
both of your neighbors
time
were
gets
good.
started. Vote
good.
on Manny.
Which
3,
is why
2, 1.
you should be first.
Did you tell him you had a 0, Nick? I told you are evil, aren't you?
Yeah, he told me that both of his neighbors were good.
I don't know.
That's-
I'm gonna.
What are you doing?
I can always vote in a little bit here.
There we go.
What is Ned doing? What are you guys doing?
Well, maybe he's the demon, or maybe he's the best
So,
good
if
player
Nick-
there is.
Enough.
Why'd
That's
you
what I
tell him
said,
0 the
Jason.
first day? Why'd you
Is
lie?
there
Remember, that's
any
what I
time
said.
block? Is there any other nomination?
Why are you lying, Nick? Are you evil?
Somebody should probably
I'm not
nominate
lying
somebody.
that I told Ross that both were
Okay, we're
good.
gonna lose this one again.
I'm not lying.
Last time you said that, we won. So
I should be the kill. Do you guys just want to kill me? That's
no, I don't.
That's what we're saying.
Oh.
I
I don't
nominate
care.
Lynn.
What?
You said you
I
weren't going to
nominate
nominate
Lynn.
anyone, Manny.
Hey, Manny, nominate Lynn. Make your case, Manny.
I'm the monk. The demons between Lynn and Ned don't want to kill Ned in case we're wrong, so we kill Lynn.
Hey, Lynn, your defense.
Yeah, I don't care. You can kill me. If Manny's help me God, if you're not really the monk, I'm gonna vote you off next game I play with you. Thank you.
Okay. Time for
Fighting
permanent
words.
information.
I have pertinent information, which is that Manny, at this point, you're so suspect that if you make it to the final 3, no, listen, if you make it to the final 3,
No, I am making it to the final 3, Yahoo. No ifs. Don't pretend like it's not going to happen. It is happening because I'm the most suspected person here.
well, and that's what I'm
It's
saying.
gonna
Maybe
happen.
killing you isn't the worst thing.
No, but Yahoo, here's the point. If he's gonna
I
make
can
it past
save
me,
somebody
he's gonna
tonight.
he's gonna protect one of the other people, and maybe it'll.
Yes.
still
Well, then we'll have 4, and we'll just wait and let
they
the
sink
demon
a
kill.
or they sink a dead kill and nothing happens and we can keep going.
Yeah.
So there's lots of reasons
Better
why I
not
should
to kill
stay.
Manny right
I
now.
really
he
just want to
really-
kill Ned at this point, but it's
If he really is
dangerous.
the monk,
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna start the vote
It
on
does
Lynn.
seem a little odd that
We
Lynn
don't
would be
have to
so
kill Lynn.
willing
We
to
can
let
tie
us
the
kill
vote
her.
too.
One
Or we
starting.
can tie the vote and nothing happens. Cool with that too.
No, it's definitely not tie the vote.
Okay,
With
well,
5.
now we lost.
Oh, Edgar's voting on that too.
Well, now we lost.
I'll vote on it.
No,
No,
we,
in
case we want to
you
do
lost.
3.
What do you mean you? Stop, yeah, oh, stop! Please stop.
I'm sorry,
One
Jason.
goes down
I
now.
don't know that you're
10
good.
seconds.
My brain hurts.
I know.
Who's that,
Yeah.
Ned?
Me too.
I'm sorry, Ned.
Mine leaked out about a
would
half
it
an hour
help?
ago, Ned.
Okay, what would it help if I got killed to just load the
No,
numbers?
it helps if Lynn gets killed. It
No.
only
Yeah, it
Lynn.
definitely
There's
doesn't
no
help if you die.
outsiders. You do nothing to get killed at this point.
Okay.
Okay, someone review everyone. Okay, hold on. With that, Manny is in a charm block. He is executed and die. And the game continue, everyone.
You're in my room. This is my room. You're muted also, but I'm gonna assume you're saying I'm an idiot, and I'm so sorry. Anyway, well, I am definitely responsible. Well, my theory was Manny and Chris, but at this point I have lost confidence, and I feel like everyone hates me.
Okay, welcome back, everyone.
Okay.
So last night, after the traumatic event, Chris ended up in the hospital in a coma for a few days, and then he died.
What a shock! What a shock!
Hey, hold on. This is the final 3. I will have a short breakout room 5 minutes for you to whisper if you want to, and then I will need a nomination in 8 minutes.
Edgar, this is why you should have
What?
died early. It would have made life so much easier for us to puzzle it out.
Okay.
Well, he was
Yeah,
willing
but-
to
but-
die.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He nominated me. He
No.
nominated me.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I could have shot someone now.
You
What's-
could have
We're down to
nominated me.
3. As far as I'm concerned,
Sorry.
I'm willing to die on a saint.
If
saint
I
death.
was alive now instead of you, Edgar, I could have taken a shot now, which is what I was trying to say.
Chris,
That's why
I
you
think
shouldn't
I
have
agree with you. I
nominated
think I'd rather take the Saint shot and just blow the whole place up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
me. I don't
Yeah.
because Nick confirmed Lynn way too early and they talked to each other the first day.
Oh,
Ned?
here it goes. Here's Jason putting me on the friggin' chopping block again. I'm waiting for
Whatever.
it.
Ned didn't talk to anyone the whole first turn except for
No,
me.
I did. Yes, I did.
Okay,
Who did
Jason,
you talk to?
why is it so bad that Edgar's alive? Like, he is pretty confirmed in my book.
But Jason,
Yes, but the problem is, if I was alive, I could have taken a shot on one of them.
Sure,
and
that
the
would be
other one
awesome, but it
killed.
didn't happen.
Jason, I
Because
talked to you
you all
the first
killed me.
day.
No, you came
Why
out
would they
as
have
the
been?
Slayer. You were not going to live after that.
it's my first game, so I still have a little bit of werewolf mentality. So maybe that's.
You know what? I want this to be a good experience for Edgar. So if he is evil, I just want him to win.
Yeah.
I want him to think that he can win a lot
so-
as evil. Go ahead and stay. I'm not going to kill you. I'll kill Ned.
Ned,
There you
I
go,
think
Chris.
it's Ned.
Who did you talk to in day one then, other than me?
I don't know that I've
You.
ever.
I talked to you day one,
I know you talked to me. Who else?
but you just said I didn't talk to
I
anybody.
said you talked to only me. Who else did you talk to other than me?
I talked to Ross. I talked to Nick.
Okay.
Chris, you want to talk?
I don't think are we doing break rooms? I'll talk.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
we
so.
got a couple. Chris,
Oh.
I'd like to go on that as well, if that's okay.
Sure, that's fine. Edgar, if
Make
you want to
fun of
join, I don't
me
mind.
Who jumps in?
Who's coming to you, Stephen?
Chris is, and I think somebody else. And you
Ross.
were invited also.
Yeah, okay.
I
You don't
care
have
who
to
comes.
come, but you're welcome to if you'd like.
Yeah, I like to hang out.
I don't know what kind of this feels like it'll be like 6 people in one room and we could have
No,
just
I
stayed
think it's
here, but
4
I'm
that's
max.
gonna stay out here and not do jack shit. So
It's fine, Lynn.
Me too.
fair.
Point.
So
I don't trust Jason.
no, I don't either. No, it was super weird the way, dude. So the Slayer is an excellent bluff because,
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's kind of like the soldier. Like, you get
Hi.
one shot, and
Hello.
like.
Keep going.
That being said, so I definitely think that either you or Jason were evil because with the Slayer Virgin situation, I don't think there's any way that both of you were good.
No, and my fortune, I picked
That's
them,
fair.
coincidentally, I picked both of them night 0, and I got a yes.
So
Right.
Jason is the evil one, and basically whoever Jason wants us to kill, we should kill the other one. That's what I think.
Yeah, and he's not pointing to Ned anymore. He's pointing to Edgar. I would just.
That is bizarre. That's the most bizarre of all things that's ever been said.
He's trying to cause mass chaos.
Because Edgar is like,
Yeah.
in my world, there's
because I feel
no
like he's evil.
possible way Edgar's bad.
That's why I thought Manny was bad, because Manny
Unless
went
he's
to
the
talk
spy.
to Jason
But
right
if he's
away
the spy, who
after-
cares?
After I was protected, so
Yeah, I will go and say that Edgar could be bad, but he's not the demon.
Yeah, well, no, so the only way is if the imp had killed himself to pass to Edgar, because if he's the spy, that's the only thing he could be. And we killed Jason. So if Jason was evil, then
Then we'd be
Edgar
over
is
then.
not the minion. And he did not become the demon.
So can we just
Yeah.
say that we're going to go for Ned? And
That's what I
going
want
for
to do.
Ned.
And
I
just
think
blow the
so
whole
too.
place
Well,
up.
here's the thing. In my world, it was Manny or Chris. And that was what I was gunning for. And then Chris died at night. So that's
course I
off.
did.
And now,
Yeah.
now I'm on for Ned. And at this
I-
point, it doesn't even matter. Because if it's not Ned, we lost anyway.
Yeah,
Yep.
I say we blow
I'm
it
a
up.
virgin.
In the beginning, I thought there were 3 people. I miscalculated. I thought it was Nick, Lynn, and Jason. But then you, Stephen, pointed out there's only 2 people. But I still think it was Jason. So I think he's still or he was a minion, or I think now that he was really.
Wait a minute. And Jason just said that he talked to Ned day 1.
Yeah. That's
After
suspicious.
Jason said Ned talked to nobody day 1, and then Ned was like, "I talked to you."
Yeah.
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 And the thing is, we almost confirmed that Lynn is an outsider,
Yeah.
kind of like. So that is more probable than.
Well, Nick was the empath, and he saw her as the recluse. So they're the 2 that claimed. That's the weirdest thing. So there definitely is a drunk, and it could be you for all I know, Chris. So Edgar,
could
the
have
one
been
thing
me.
I did want to say
Which
is that
I wouldn't be surprised.
dying early as good is kind of awesome, because at this point people are going to be gunning that you're the demon. That's what's going to happen.
Right. Hey, by the way, Yahoo, you're the Undertaker, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought
Yeah.
so, because
Which led me to believe there was a spy, because
The
the
thing-
fortune teller and the Undertaker were the first 2 kills.
The thing is,
Yeah,
Chris,
but the fortune teller kind of came out loud.
Yeah.
The thing is, Chris, I got information that Ross or Steven, one of them was the Undertaker, and I thought it was Ross, and then later it was confirmed because Ross had some weird thing that was not Undertaker talk, and then we're like, oh, it's Steven.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, so the only thing that Edgar could be, in my opinion, is the spy, and at this point, I don't think he's the spy. And even if he was the spy, I wouldn't want to kill him.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I wouldn't want to
think-
kill the spy either.
I think we're gonna go for Ned.
That's what
Yeah,
I think.
agree.
I mean, here's the thing. Nick saw Lynn as the evil, so if she's not the recluse, it could be her. And that's the thing. In this game, 50-50 seems to be the best you can hope for.
Right.
Yeah,
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 no, and
yeah.
I think it's more 60-40, to be honest, so I'm doing better than 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, my win ratio is like 58%.
So I say I agree. I will vote for Ned.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mine. I'm okay with it.
My
Excellent.
win ratio is 0%, but my fun is 100.
There you go.
It is extremely confusing, and no, you can't possibly understand or brace yourself for what's about to come when you play this game.
Welcome everyone. This is the final
Hello.
3. You have 8 minutes for discussion and nominations right now.
Well, since Edgar's been the one who's been killing all of us, me and Manny, nominating everyone, whichever way Edgar's going, I'm going the opposite way because I don't trust his opinion. At
The
this
thing is, I've nominated a few people, but
Edgar's
not
going
all,
for Lynn.
not all of the nominations went into kills. So
They did. You got me and Manny killed. You got both of us killed when we had much more valuable roles than you.
If he was the demon, why wouldn't he just wait and kill him at night?
No, I'm saying if whichever one he believes is the demon, Lynn or Lynn or Ned, I'm voting for the other one because I don't trust Edgar's opinion. at
So
this
you're
point.
not saying you think it's Edgar?
No, I don't think it's Edgar. I just think he's been playing.
Well, you did say that earlier.
At one point, I thought
Yeah.
it was Edgar. At one point, stop. At one point,
I'm
I
not
thought it was
trying to
Edgar.
stop anything. I'm just thinking and talking. It's what you do in social deduction games.
At one point, I thought it was Edgar. I thought it was Edgar and Ross, but now I don't. And if it is Edgar, great game. Great game. If it was Ross and it got star past to Edgar, great game.
Anyway, Jason, I did want to say thank you for playing Werewolf with me for 17 hours. That was fun.
Yep.
Wow,
That's
17
cool.
hours.
You deserve a
Damn.
badge for that.
Yeah.
And I still wish that Edgar didn't nominate me because I was going to be protected during the day, and I could have taken my shot around later when I would have had less people to make a decision between, which would have been a smarter move for the team.
Let's move forward.
So what's the group thinking?
I'm thinking Ned. I'm
Hey,
still on
Manny.
Ned.
If you weren't evil, I'm sorry I got you killed.
You got all of us killed at Yahoo because you've been
And if you're evil, Lynn, I'm sorry I believe you.
The people,
I'm
the
not
people,
evil, Chris. I'm not gonna do you dirty. I am the recluse. I swear.
Yeah.
the people that
That
I
sounds fair.
talk to know what I want to vote, but I'm not gonna say because Jason's gonna do the opposite.
Manny, what do you think? Yeah, you.
Manny's awful quiet since he died.
Yeah.
He's very sad at his
Because the
situation.
good team has railroaded me and Manny
Okay,
for some
so
stupid reason.
Manny, are you listening? Okay, there you are. Sorry, I just want to get your attention. The final vote in final 5. When there was 2 votes on you for the longest time and it hit me, I didn't vote on you, and as soon as it hit me, Ned put up his vote to kill you. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah,
If you're
that did make sense to me.
Well, I think someone should nominate Ned and let's try it. I say we blow up the village rather than go down with having them kill us.
Edgar, it's up to you. If you want to vote, if you want to nominate him, or I'll nominate him, doesn't matter.
I think you should.
Okay, that's fine. I nominate Ned.
Hey, Lynn, nominate. Hold on. I'm gonna mute everyone.
Just so you know, Edgar, this.
Okay. Lynn, go unmute yourself and give me your case.
Okay, I think I've said most of the information I've said. I am the recluse, and I hope you guys trust me as the recluse. I'm not going to do you dirty. I've been thinking it's Ned for a while. I don't believe there is 2 actual outsiders. I believe there is me, myself, and another drunk out there. I do not believe there is a saint. I believe Egner is good. I believe the only vote is on Ned. I will not vote for anybody else.
Hey, Ned, your defense. You have to unmute yourself.
No, he doesn't. He can just talk quietly.
Well, it seems that everybody has got it down to a 50-50 between me and Lynn. All I can say is, I know I didn't talk to everybody. Certain people I tried to talk to who wouldn't talk or ran off, Edgar. So I don't know what information a lot of you would have to be able to deduce this, but if it is what I think it is, and the drunk really was in play, which it appears to be the case, then it has to be Len if Edgar is who he says he is, which he is. The only thing I don't understand.
Can I just intervene for one thing? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
No,
I'm not
pertinent
done,
information. Time
Hold on,
later.
Edgar. Hold on.
I'm not done.
You finish your defense.
I've watched. I know I don't have a lot of experience in this game, but I've watched it a lot, and every single game I've seen where there has been a recluse, they've come out to everybody to make sure that they are killed early in order not to screw up the signals that people are going to get because they always register a false negative. So that's the only information I have. She's lived this long.
Time for permanent information
I
starting
have
now.
pertinent information. I think Ned is too new that he wouldn't take the gamble and bluff Saint, not knowing if there was a butler and a recluse in the game.
I think he absolutely would. Absolutely hide behind a state claim.
Yeah,
It's
he has fooled me many times as the bad guy.
Oh, so he's played a few times.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hasn't. Yeah. What are you talking about, Ross?
I've played with him at least twice, and he got me good. So he's completely capable of doing it, is what I'm saying.
I don't remember a second game. I remember one game.
Jason, I'm telling you, I'm good.
Can
I'm
I just
100%
respond
good.
to Ned is real quickly? I didn't hear you call out to me to do a thing. Because
I
of the
did.
chaos.
I had, and you immediately talked to
I
somebody
didn't.
else.
I didn't run away from you. I don't run away from anybody. So
Well,
I
it's just,
didn't
it
hear
was
you.
just
I
funny
did
that
hear
you.
you.
It's just funny that you mentioned my name, specifically the day after
I'm
I
gonna start a
tried
vote
to
on
get
that
Pitchett to do it.
in 3, 2, 1.
Looks like you guys all made up your mind. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I
Hope we
hope
are
so
too.
too.
I could have shot someone different if y'all
Ned!
waited.
I'm putting
No.
a star next to Lynn's name and saying, "Do you dirty?" And if
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
the
she
evil
did- she-
one, I'm gonna be like, anytime she says that, I'm just gonna kill her.
Yeah.
I'm a woman of honor. I'm not gonna say
A
that
woman.
unless I mean
If
it.
well, if you're
Hey,
evil,
That's
you
fair.
shouldn't be
Is
that
enough.
honorable.
Manny, Ross, Chris, Steven has used that vote. There's only 4 votes left, so Ned's definitely executed. Unless there's a version of Slayer who want to do their thing. Otherwise, Ned's going to be executed. I'm gonna close in 5 seconds.
That's
Can
a
they do
little
that when they're dead?
uncomfortable choice of words there. Virgin do their thing.
Yep, Virgin, do your
I'm
thing.
gonna mute everyone because
Learn.
she's the final true, so it has to be a winning team, okay? Okay. Ned has been executed, and congratulations to the evil team because you have won.
Lost.
Good job, bad team, for screwing it up and not trusting the
didn't.
weight.
Yes, that's exactly what I want to hear. No, I'm just kidding. Congratulations to the good team. You have executed the demon. You want to share the screen?
Now you're mean.
And just so you know, Jason, Nam always lies
Okay.
at first.
Okay. So first of all, I will go through the role first.
Are you sharing?
First of all, I will go through on the jaw wrong.
No,
Chris
are you
is
sharing the
wrong
screen right now?
version.
No, he doesn't do that till
No.
I
later.
want to
You're
show
not
you
sharing.
real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Chris is
Oh.
the wrong version. So actually, like, because he's wrong, so it doesn't matter who nominated him. Okay.
Oh, he's drunk. Okay, yeah.
Yes. And then he was killed by the demon. He was also protected by Manny, the monk, once. And then he was killed by the demon again after Manny died. Steven is an Undertaker. He never got to show anything because he was killed the first night. He was also the no, never mind. And then Edgar, the Washerwoman. He learned that either Ross or Steven is the Undertaker because Steven is the Undertaker. Nick is the spy. He got to see the whole grimoire. He never registered as anything because nothing ever checked him or nothing happened. Lynn is the recluse. Nothing happened with Lynn because no one checked Lynn whatsoever, but she's one of the outsider. Ned, the original imp, who killed Steven, Ross, and then trying to kill Chris twice, but failed once because Manny the monk protected Chris once. Manny the monk, who never got correct protection until he protected Chris for one night and then get executed. Jason the Slayer, who's also a decoy for a fortune teller. Ross the fortune teller, who checked Jason Chris the first night, got a GS because Jason is a decoy, and then checked Jason and himself the second night, and also got a GS because Jason is still a decoy, and then died because the demon killed them. The demon bluff are the Librarian, the Empath, and the Saint. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen now. Okay. Yep, congratulations to the good team. Okay. That's the game, everyone.
We won.
Good
Okay,
job.
so we were right with Nick.
I'm sorry, Ned.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was drunk.
We
Go
went far.
figure.
We went far.
My role was pointless.
We went
Oh
far.
my goodness.
Farther than I
Told you,
thought I'd
Jason,
do.
you should have shot Ned. Told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris said it too.
Shoot the Saint.
Yeah, I was like, shoot the Saint. We can't kill him during the day. It's harder.
Chris claimed virgin and
You were so pushy though.
die. I was like, well, maybe Chris is lying.
See, I'm misremembering then because I swear Chris said virgin after
Good
the
job,
shot.
Edgar.
Yeah, he did.
Before the shot. He
I said it before the shot.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Okay,
said it
Yeah.
before.
The
I
thing
said
is,
it after he nominated me,
Yeah.
and then he took his shot after that.
gotcha.
the
Okay.
the reason that I didn't want to tell you what I knew because I thought that I got information about Ross and Steven, but I thought that Ross was the Undertaker, and the Undertaker can get information every night if someone dies. So I didn't want to say that information for the imp to maybe kill that person.
Well, it was good to hold on to it and
Jason?
verify between the two.
Did you
Yeah.
talk to Steven at all and say,
I want to take a
might know your
screenshot for
role?
this needs to be.
No, I talked to Ross, and then Ross said something that was not an Undertaker kind of thing. It's like, oh, he's not the Undertaker, so it was Steven, but Steven was already killed
No.
after that fact.
And then the next day when he could have done it, he was screwed up and ended up sitting in Nom's room for a very long period of time, not understanding how the
Yeah,
breakout
because he
rooms
got
work.
invited to a breakout room and he thought that that was where he was supposed to go.
Yeah.
So, Jason, I will point out that we literally were working with each other for the first half of the game, and it's so weird because there's no way we'll ever be working the whole game together. It went wrong at the end.
Yeah,
What went wrong is I said, let me wait so I could suss out more before I take my shot. I literally begged.
Well, I know that, but the problem is there are worlds in which
What
you
happened,
made
bad
sense
guys?
that you were
Have a
evil.
good night.
We did win, though.
Manny,
We did win.
Hey,
thanks, Manny.
The,
Take
the,
care of
the,
yourself,
thing,
Manny,
the,
it's
the
okay.
thing is that the thing is that got me pointed to Jason was because you were the decoy.
Trey.
I mean, that's,
Manny
I
is
said I
pissed.
was the decoy. I said I'm gonna
Yeah,
be decoy then.
that's a thing a
but I
demon
didn't
could
know
say.
for certain. I didn't know for certain.
Yeah, that
So,
You
that
don't know for
decoy put a
certain.
huge question mark next to every single thing you said.
Important.
yeah.
There's no,
That's
there,
what it's for.
I
Yeah.
said
yeah.
I'm a decoy then. If Ross picked me twice and he got a
See,
yes, I'm
see,
a
Yeah.
decoy.
but no, here's the thing. But you know that for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
For
No one
me,
else.
it's a giant question mark next to everything you say. And then when you were going for that whole Slayer shot and that whole confusion,
Yeah, that
it,
was so weird.
it went from a question mark to an exclamation mark for me because there's
For
just
me
no
too.
way.
I wanted to wait until I could figure out. I wanted a 50-50 between two people, and I shoot one, and then the other one we kill.
See, but you could have confirmed. You could have confirmed Ned as the saint, is what you could have confirmed if you had
Yes.
just gone for Ned, which was the
Yeah,
plan.
and then it would.
as I
Then we would have
understand it.
killed Lynn.
The plan. That was what you guys were yelling at
Yeah.
me to do. That wasn't my plan. My plan was to wait a turn. I said, let me wait a turn, and then Edgar nominates.
See, okay, well, we're
We
not.
won, though.
We're not gonna.
We did end up winning, so I
We're
mean,
not
We
gonna
did
say
a
that you otherwise,
phenomenal
but
job.
Yeah.
You knew that
Thank
Ned
you
was
guys
the saint
for
and it was the best
trusting
one.
me.
I hope I
Yeah.
finally get to, I hope I get to play this game once when I'm not evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really good at it, by the way.
So
You're
people
really
want
good
to
at faking
execute
evil.
me.
But it's so stressful. I mean, my blood
I
pressure
promise
is
I
up.
wouldn't do you dirty.
Yeah,
Poor Ned.
Lynn,
I
I was actually a little bit confused. I was like, oh my god, I think Lynn is maybe the imp or thing, but I didn't.
I did tell you
One
there
of
was
the
a
bad
spy in
guys,
play.
I was like, oh my god, she's gonna
No,
be
thank.
mad at me.
I'm glad, like Chris and a few other guys. I'm glad that you guys trusted me, like, because I'm like, I don't know what else to do as a recluse to prove myself, like.
Yeah, it was
You know.
super unfortunate that the way that things played out, but it worked out.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
worked out better if Edgar at the Washerwoman nominated Chris at Divergent, and then if nothing happened, it would have been so much better. Because
Well,
nah, we got
we
we
won.
got the result we were looking at.
Yeah,
Looking
Yeah,
for.
we won.
that's
I'm
okay.
happy with
That's
it.
awesome.
You can't
because
you
then you
can't
would have been
expect
suspicious of me or Edgar a
Yeah.
lot longer because
you
well,
can't
who-
expect a
why
brand new
did
player
nobody
to
die?
know subtleties of gameplay like that.
Yeah, there's this
Well,
thing
what-
called the
uh,
butterfly
It's a lot
effect.
of responsibility.
It's
Ross,
entirely
I'm
possible that
sorry
if we,
for lying to you again.
No, it's.
it's
I knew
entirely
it was
possible
coming.
that had
I
we
knew-
done things a
I
different
was
way,
braced
that
for
we
it,
would
Ned.
have lost. So I'm not going to say anything we did was wrong.
No,
I'm sorry for saying I lied to you, Ross.
Chris said I'm and I would have stopped the Saint
It's totally
immediately.
good.
Yeah, but if Edgar had
I-
nominated Chris, then he wouldn't have died, and then we would have killed Edgar and lost. Like,
No, we
who
wouldn't
knows
have.
what would have happened?
Right.
Actually, when
The worst decision that I actually made
I
was
had no idea you were the
actually
Undertaker.
kill Manny because he had a great role to protect people. So I think that was my worst decision in the game. But overall, I think I've done okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
clean
you
it
did
was a
good.
mistake, but,